Hello, everyone.
Hi.
Happy Friday.
Yep.
Oh, sorry. What were you going to say?
Nothing.
I thought you were going to say something.
No.
Happy Friday. This is unusual because usually we go live on a Saturday, but it's a Friday because it's my birthday today, as you couldn't probably tell from the title.
And the balloons.
And the balloons and
Your
the
balloons
card
are
and
cool.
stuff. Yeah, because I'm just covering up the whole screen here. But thank you for joining us here for my birthday. I appreciate it. We've done this now 3 years in a row, and it's been great and so much fun just to hang out. And this will be our last live stream here before I leave for the Disney Cultural Exchange Program. So we're going to have so much fun here and hang out and have a great time. I know, so sad. But the live streams will continue, of course, when I'm there. But this is just the last one of us in this area together for 3 months. It's so crazy. So
You're making it worse.
I know. Yeah, I'm so sorry. I just
It's
talk
okay.
about it and then we cry and then it's just it's a great
We
time.
don't actually cry.
I'm gonna
Just
welcome
surprise.
yes, I'm gonna welcome everyone in the chat here, and then we have some special guests backstage, which is so fun. Can't wait to have them come on. But
Yes.
we'll welcome everyone here, of course. Everybody saying happy birthday. Thank you. Tasty is here. Welcome, Tasty. Thanks for being here. Devin is here. Thank you so much. I'm excited about the Disney College Program stuff. I am too.
Me too.
I'm so
Me
glad
three.
that you are. I'm excited. I can't wait to make those videos. AJ is here. Welcome. Thank you so much. Happy travel vlogs. Thank you so much. Rachel is here. Hello. Thank you so much. Anna is here. Thank you so much. My golden birthday. I know. Very, 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 very cool. I think that it comes around one time and mine happens to be now.
I missed mine.
You did miss yours.
I didn't realize that
I know.
was a thing.
I know.
Sad.
And now we do. Kim is here. Hello. Thank you so much. Caroline is here. Caroline, I'm wearing this lovely shirt today, one of my favorite shirts. Thank you for being here. Robin, thank you so much. Jason, hello. Thank you. Justine, thank you so much for being here. Kennedy and Caden, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it. And the Disney Jewels, happy Friday to you. And thank you so much for being here. But yeah, we're going to have a lot of fun here tonight. We have a fun bracket planned. We're going to play some games and maybe other things, right, Heidi? Open gifts, have a little treat, but we have another treat backstage. And we should welcome them into the live stream. And it is a new channel name, which is so fun.
You have to make sure
here
you
we
say
go.
it right.
Yeah, Haley and Tommy with
the
Jeffersons. Thank you. Look at that, a rebrand, but the same Haley and Tommy, and we love them just
same
the same.
people, new name.
Yeah, I love it. So thank you so much for being here and joining us. We appreciate it.
Thank you for letting us celebrate your birthday with you.
Oh my gosh. Of course. I just appreciate it so much. And we haven't had you guys on here in a while. And it's so crazy.
I know. It has been a busy little while there.
I know. No, which is fair. You guys got married, went to Disneyland, and did a Run Disney race and so many things, which we can't wait to talk about all that stuff. But you changed your channel name, which is fun. So Haley and Tommy
with the Deficits.
Yeah.
So
very
might
fun.
not be just Disney specific, but that's our new last name.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's great. And they have recently posted 2 Disneyland videos, which is so fun. So go watch those. Cause I think honestly, I think that a lot of people do Disney World vlogs, but there's not a lot of Disneyland vlogs out there. You know
it was really hard to figure out what the lay of the land kind of was. Buck is here to say happy birthday as well. It was his birthday yesterday.
Oh, wow. We're almost twins.
But yeah, it's really hard to figure out the lay of the land in Disneyland. I ended up having to watch just walk through POV videos, which are not usually my favorite because they're a little boring.
We tried to do some research and it was really tough compared to whenever something happens at Walt Disney World.
You know exactly
super
where
easy
it
to
is.
find a bunch of different videos detailing everything about it.
I feel like the vlogs are a little bit more casual with Disneyland because it's a lot of locals, where Disney World people are going to give you information. That's what they do is just go there. And so even when we got there, every time we turned around, I was like, this doesn't look anything like how I thought it was going to be.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Very fun. Jason and Leah are here. Thank you so much for being here. But yeah, I just think that it's so cool to see the Disneyland stuff. So definitely go watch those because I think it's obviously there's some rides that are the same, areas are the same, but it's still so different. The castle's different, which I love. Your comment, the little guy, it's so teeny tiny, and just fun little things. So yeah, I'm excited for all that stuff to keep on coming out. So definitely, I'm sure that if you watch us, you watch them because we just love them and they're so much fun. So definitely go watch those Disneyland videos. But for today, I thought that it would be fun to do a bracket, like a birthday bracket, because we love the brackets.
Like a mini bracket?
Yeah,
Or
like
is it not very?
it's. I think there's maybe like 25 things on the bracket, and basically, it's Brandon's birthday bracket, and it has a bunch of random stuff on it. It's got characters, movies, rides, places, food, so many things, and it's like things that aren't at all related that will go head to head against each other and see what's the ultimate, just like Brandon's like favorite thing.
That's awesome. That'll be super fun.
Yeah, I can't wait.
Yeah, so it could be like a character going up against a ride, and we'll just kind of see what people have to say, you know, what happens and what's the ultimate favorite thing. We'll do that. Like I said, we'll open a gift. I have a gift from Heidi, which is so fun. We'll talk about, of course, because this is our last live stream together before I leave for the college program. We'll talk kind of about that and what's to come. But shall we get into the bracket?
Yeah,
What do
I'm
we
gonna
think?
get a marker.
Oh, good idea, because we got to do the votes. We're very official around here. You know what I'm saying?
I know. I've seen Heidi taking the vote tallies now.
She's been very official, and then we have to sometimes do a recount. It's way better than me looking, going 1, 2, 3. Like it's
Well, I feel like sometimes you can like tell because it's like overwhelmingly one way or the other, and then sometimes it really is so close.
Well, and then even sometimes like the first wave will be all like answer A, and it'll be like, oh, okay, it's a runaway, and then like a bunch of like answer B comes in, so it's definitely tough sometimes to eyeball it.
Exactly.
Yeah, Llama Floof comes in and convinces everybody to do something different.
Very funny. I want to pull this up too. This was 2 years ago today.
This is crazy.
2021, which is
oh my god.
Is so like a throwback. And this was my birthday 2 years ago. We had Caitlin Austin on, and then Haley and Tommy. And I feel like we all just look like the same, but also different.
Yeah, I mean, all of us look like we haven't seen sun in maybe 100 years in this picture.
I know. This is like 2021,
Oh
which is just like so funny to me. I like
That's
watch
crazy.
this back.
My hair is so long.
Your hair is
When
very
So
long.
long and so dark it looks like when it's long.
Yeah.
I know. So I just thought that it was,
stressful.
and yeah, that was our days of that background with everything that we owned in a background. So I just thought that was very, very crazy that this was that long ago, but it's like not that long, but it's like 2 years ago.
Weird.
I don't know. I just thought that it was cool and very, very fun.
That's super
That is
fun.
a fun picture.
So there we are from 2 years ago. But of course we got to play this because it's a bracket battle. So like I said, this is my bracket battle of my birthday, and it's a lot of random things. Of course, like all of my favorite things aren't in there because there's so many things. And of course, did I finish this today when I got home from work? Yes, I did. So that's also another reason.
Hopefully you didn't forget anything.
No, I didn't forget anything. I have most of my favorite things. Of course, there's some stuff that I missed, but I tried to get a good like mix of things, if you know what I mean. So everybody who's in the chat, let's see a thumbs up to show that we're ready to go. We're going to do the bracket. Then I have another game after, but we'll kind of like break it up. We'll do this. We'll see how long this goes. Maybe we can open a gift. I don't know. And then we can do like our last game, but we'll see the thumbs and then we'll get into this. I think this will be fun. It's going to be very random. And I don't really know what to base the criteria off of what you choose in the head-to-head, but it's kind of whatever you feel like, I guess, whatever you like better. So a lot of thumbs. Our first matchup.
I feel like this shouldn't have been the first matchup.
Oh, and also I have to say this. This is all randomly generated. So I didn't like pick these like matchups. It just all went into it and it just like did its thing. So this is not biased. This is random. First up, my new favorite snack that I've been converted on by Tommy, who like introduced me to this. And it is now honestly one of my favorite things. And I'm not like, I can't be like the leader of the Schoolbread like fan club, but I'm pretty close because I really enjoy it. And I think I had like 3 or 4 of them our last trip.
I know. I wish we took
and I cannot wait to have it again. I don't know what it is about it. It's so good. Going up against the Genie, who's my favorite Disney character. So Schoolbread from Norway versus the Genie. Go ahead, Haley and Tommy.
Well, that's a tough one. I feel like for you, like this is like an old like love and then like a new favorite. So I feel like that's so hard for you.
It is hard. And I don't really know how we can base this off of. I guess it's just whatever that you maybe think is better or that you like better. But
I think that makes it like a little bit more fun too. That like
Right.
you have to just kind of like go with your gut,
Yeah.
like figure out which one you think like you would choose.
exactly.
I think I have to go the Genie, just because I'm not like I like Schoolbread enough, but not like you two boys. Like you will get it every time. It's like a bite of it is fine for me, so I'm gonna have to go the Genie.
That's
Yeah.
fair.
I think in a Brandon bracket, it has to be the Genie, just because I know that the Genie will sort of stand the test of time. It's been forever already.
Right.
Where, in 5 years, if even Norway comes out with something like a little bit better, like Schoolbread might have to move to the side, but I think Genie's around to stay. So in terms of a Brandon bracket, I think it's got to be the Genie.
That's fair. Heidi, which way do you want to go? The same?
Yeah.
You're not a Schoolbread fan, are you?
No.
I am.
The pudding in
but
it's good, but
it is good.
It's so good.
Yeah, it is just, I don't know what it is. And it's like, I don't know. It's just like undescribable if you haven't had it. And
it is describable.
I don't
It
know.
tastes like bread with pudding.
I
It
guess.
is very
But I think when
bready.
you describe it, it doesn't sound as delicious as it is.
Exactly. That's
It's like
what
bread
I'm
with some
saying.
coconut on
It's
it.
like
and
on
then
paper,
pudding.
it's like, okay, but then you like eat it, you're like, oh yeah, this is awesome. I want.
Yeah. Exactly. I'm still gonna go the Genie though, because the Genie's my favorite character, and I feel like in a bracket of all of my favorite things, I think that my favorite character has a lot of weight. So I will vote the Genie. So we got 4 votes for the Genie. We'll see what the chat has to say. Tacey's going for the Genie. So is Kennedy and AJ. Stacy's here. Welcome, and says, "I'm sorry, but I can't stay. I'll watch later." Oh, thank you so much, Stacy. You are so kind and so sweet. Thanks for being here. I appreciate it. Justine says the Genie. Caden as well. Kim, 2 votes for the Genie from Jason and Leah, the Disney Jewels. And Anna also say the Genie. Happy travel vlogs. And Robin and Rachel, balloons are falling. All say the Genie. Devin says the Genie because I haven't tried Schoolbread. Llama Floof is here. Welcome, Llama Floof. Thanks for being here. We got a bracket for you. I know that you love the brackets. We're going to go Genie just for you. So that's a clean sweep for the Genie. And it could be maybe people haven't tried Schoolbread or you just really like the Genie. But nonetheless, the Genie is...
I think people should try Schoolbread if they haven't, though. Next time you're in Epcot, I think
it is polarizing, but give it a shot.
It is. It is very good. This shook out that it's 2 attractions, and we got Tower of Terror versus Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. And Tower of Terror, I feel like everybody like equates Tower with like your favorite ride, which is fair. But I like
Brandon recently has been
really
like, let's
love
go
it.
on Tower every second. It's pretty surprising.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, and you guys have done the like Mission Breakout, right? Yeah.
We did.
So
yeah.
I'm intrigued like one day when I get to do that, how I'll feel about Mission Breakout versus Tower. But what are your thoughts? Because I was curious to ask.
I think I prefer Mission Breakout. I think there's a little more screen play in it,
Right.
which like in my old age makes me a little sick.
Yeah.
But I think I like the story a little bit better. Like I like Tower of Terror, but I know what it is. So it might be just like a brand new thing too.
Right.
But I feel like when I went on it, I was like, ooh, like that was like refreshing to go on like a ride similar but different.
Yeah, I think it is different enough where it does feel like a different experience because there are a lot more screens and it is like way more story centric. Where Tower of Terror is kind of just like a setup and then it's just like a ride.
Yeah.
I think it's tough though. I don't know if I really prefer one over the other. It might just like depend on what I'm in the mood for at the time.
That's fair.
It is very good though. Mission Breakout is super good.
Yeah. So which way do you want to go in this one? Runaway Railway or Tower?
Embarrassingly, admittingly, they both make me a little bit sick because I get so like motion sick now. But I think I have to go Mickey and Minnie's because of the Daisy scene. I really like that. Yeah. And it makes me a little bit less sick.
That's fair. Tommy, what about you?
I think I'm also gonna go Mickey and Minnie, but for me, it's the sole reason that I now just associate the song so strongly with you because I know you love it so much. Is that whatever I hear, I'm just like imagining you like jamming out to your car to
that is so funny
song. So I have to go Mickey and Minnie on this one. I think.
Yeah, that definitely is like a big like every time we hear it, we're like Brandon.
Yeah,
that's amazing, and it's also funny because that was one of my top songs on Spotify that one year. Which is so funny. On like my Wrapped, I'm like, why is this on there? It was there, which is hilarious. But yeah, Heidi, which way do you want to go?
Tower, because I like Tower.
You obviously like Tower. This one's actually hard, and I'm going to look what the chat has to say before I do it.
No,
Why?
you don't get to get
No.
inspired.
No, I already know my answer, but I want to
okay.
see what everybody has to say.
Okay.
Hello, and thank you so much for being here. And a shout out to Carrie Alston. Hello.
Hi, Carrie.
Hi, Carrie.
Okay.
Kennedy is going to vote Tower. Llama Floof says Tots, Food and a Ride. Is that maybe from earlier? Maybe. Kim, Runaway Railway. Tacey's voting Tower. So is Justine. Jason is going to do Runaway Railway. AJ and Kaden and Anna are all going to do Tower. The Disney Jewels and Rachel and Happy Travel Vlogs are all going to do Runaway Railway. Hester, welcome. Thanks for being here. Tower. Robin is going to do Runaway Railway. Jason and Leah, 2 votes for Tower. And Devin is going to vote for Tower. So some votes each way. I'm going to do Mickey and Minnie's. And it's very close, but I just think that like it's one ride that I think I have been very vocal that I love over the last whatever years that I've rode it. And like I think that I'm an advocate for it. So I feel like I have to vote for it because
I agree.
I
I think you are an advocate for Mickey and Minnie's.
I really like it. I think that of course people are like, oh, like I liked Great Movie Ride and stuff, which is fair, but I'm a big advocate for Mickey and Minnie's and I will stay on that train. And I love that ride so much. And I remember the first time that I rode it, I just thought that it was such a Disney attraction and it just made me so happy riding it. And like, even though that Goofy's a bit kind of,
they did him so dirty.
I know. I still like him. And I like just all of like, I like how there's so many different things. Like you see different things, like every time that you ride it, whether it's like that, whatever octopus playing, like the, whatever the like instrument and stuff. Like just all the little different things I really enjoy. So I'll vote for Runaway Railway, but I think that Tower still took this one, right?
Yep.
How do you feel, Brandon, about Disneyland getting Mickey and Minnie's in Toontown versus ours just like plopped?
I love it in Toontown and I love that queue. Like I watched like a walkthrough of that queue. That queue is absolutely unreal. And I like out of all the things that I can't wait for to go to Disneyland, hopefully like within maybe a year or so, I don't know. I would like just love to do that, to see that, because I just think that queue is so cool and fits so well with that ride of like an homage to like Mickey.
It's an
over a year. That's fair. Like I just think that it fits so well of like the cartoony like railroad and like you're in that story versus ours. It's kind of almost, it seems like you're like going to watch this movie and then get pulled into the thing, which I guess is the whole concept. But I like how in Toontown, like it just seems more seamless to me. Like, and I think that I said this last week on like our lands bracket, but I don't know how they could do a Toontown there. Like I would love if they did. I don't know how well that it fits with Hollywood Studios, but I just love the fit with like the Toontown. And I love that area. Like I've never obviously been there, but like seeing pictures, like that area just looks so like it fits with that ride. I don't know like if you guys agree because you guys were there, but
well, it wasn't open when we were there. It opened like a week after we
missed it by like 10 days or something like that.
But I think they just need to stick it where Disney Junior is now, that Ariel's not coming back. They're not using that launch bay for anything.
Yeah.
They should have just plopped Mickey and Minnie's where launch bay is and just made it a whole Toontown like
I agree.
I'd be into that.
I agree. And we'll see, maybe they'll do some things. I love the ride though, so like I'm glad that we have it, but I also like agree that it would fit super great there. And I love like the outside, like there where it's still like a theater, but it fits with that Toontown area. So I just think that'd be cool. Llama Floof says, unpopular opinion, I love the new Goofy. There we go. See, they made it just for you, Llama Floof. I also wonder, like I saw this, that they change how the characters look because of like the copyright stuff.
Yep.
So that also, I guess, maybe like when they change, obviously Mickey, then they change everybody. But you're right. Maybe Goofy could have been a little bit.
Not have yellow eyes.
Yeah. So Tower of Terror, nonetheless, is moving on. Next up, Animal Kingdom Lodge versus the Scarlet Witch.
I'm like, are these my favorite things?
No. I had to pick a favorite like resort, and I of course picked Animal Kingdom Lodge. And Wanda,
is she your favorite?
She's my favorite like female character and one of my favorite Marvel characters in my top 5.
I thought that your favorites were.
I got some other favorites on here, so we'll see it like if they pop up. We
girl
can
favorites.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
But I really love Wanda.
How can I choose between these?
I mean, and Wanda, like,
oh my gosh.
look at her. I love her. She's so great. So this is very random, but Animal Kingdom Lodge versus the Scarlet Witch. And Llama Floof says, this is so random, but I'm here for it. That is what this bracket's going to be. So Heidi, do you want to like be last then? Because you love both of these.
How are you supposed to pick between Where We Got Engaged or The Love of My Life?
Do you guys know, Haley and Tommy, which way you want to go with this one?
I do.
Okay.
So this one is actually really hard because I do really like Scarlet Witch, but I think that if I never watched a Scarlet Witch movie again, I would be okay. If I never got to go to Animal Kingdom Lodge again, I wouldn't be okay. So I think I'm gonna have to go Animal Kingdom Lodge.
That's fair. Tommy, is this easy for you or also difficult?
Yeah, it's easy for me. I personally prefer Animal Kingdom Lodge. I like it a lot as well. And also I can't not advance the place where you got engaged in a Brandon bracket. That has to move forward.
That's fair. That's fair. Let's see what the chat has to say, and then we'll turn to me and Heidi. But we got one vote for Wanda from Devin, AJ as well. Happy Travel Vlogs is voting Animal Kingdom Lodge. Tacey's voting for Scarlet Witch, and so is Kennedy. The Disney Jewels and Pam, welcome. Thanks for being here, are voting Animal Kingdom Lodge. So is Justine. Caden says Animal Kingdom Lodge just because it represents love. There we go. That's so sweet. Rachel and Robin and Kim are all voting Animal Kingdom Lodge. 2 votes from Jason and Leah for Scarlet Witch. Jason votes Animal Kingdom Lodge, and Llama Floof says Animal Kingdom Lodge, Discovery Island got robbed. Still holding the grudge from last week. I love it, Llama Floof. Do you want to go or do you want me to go?
I can go, but also you
Okay,
can
go
if you want.
Go ahead.
I was just gonna say I like what Haley said about if you've never watched another movie with her in it. So I'm gonna go with Animal Kingdom Lodge. And because we literally got engaged, I feel like rude to be like, oh, it's fine.
This is hard, which is so silly, but she's like looking at
You're
me.
either
I'm
picking
like,
between me
pick...
or Wanda, essentially.
No.
That's what it feels like.
Because okay, this is my thing.
It's okay, you can pick Wanda.
No, I'm not picking Wanda. I'm picking Animal Kingdom Lodge. I love Animal Kingdom Lodge. It's my favorite of the resorts. Even though we haven't stayed at that many, I just think that like none will ever hold like a special place for me like Animal Kingdom Lodge does, of course. I do love Wanda though, and I think that she's fantastic, and I can't wait for any other things that she'll be in the future. But in this hypothetical, like Tommy said, I feel like in a Brandon bracket, Animal Kingdom Lodge would have to move on, and I love that justification. So Animal Kingdom Lodge will be my vote. And is that the winner, Heidi?
Yeah, it was the winner.
Okay. Caitlin is here. Hello. Welcome, Caitlin. Thank you so much. And yes, you're on the road. They also were going to potentially be here, but then are on the road. So it would have been like a little throwback to that picture.
Honestly.
But thank you so much. I'll have to show you that picture after, you guys, because it's pretty fun.
It's so
And Pam says happy birthday. Thank you so much. Pam, 30 friends in here watching, which I appreciate so much. Be sure to like this stream. And if you're new and just randomly found this birthday live stream, then definitely consider subscribing to both of our channels. But Animal Kingdom Lodge will move on. Next up, Donald Duck, who is a sneaky favorite of mine lately. And I talked about this with Heidi, that Donald and Goofy are like if I had to pick like those old kind of classic, of course, like Disney characters, I love them because I loved playing Kingdom Hearts when I was younger. And Donald and Goofy are like, you know what I mean? Like the main thing in that game versus Lion King. So, of course, a character versus a movie. Which way, Heidi, do you want to go with this one?
I'm going to go with Donald Duck.
Okay.
Just because, well, I know that it's like a bracket about you.
No, but it's
I
whatever
was
you feel.
picking what I
Yeah.
like. And I feel like as a whole, like I like The Lion King, but it's not like my favorite ever.
That's fair.
And I really, really like Donald Duck. So
that's fair.
I will pick Donald.
There you go. Haley and Tommy, what about you?
Go ahead.
This is one that is tough for me. I don't really know which one to advance in terms of my Brandon bracket thinking.
Right.
I think I'm just gonna default to Donald Duck because I really like Donald Duck, and we're now the Donald gang.
That's fair.
This is hard. Donald Duck in Dreamlight Valley is like the most annoying villager. He just like yells the whole time, which kills me. But separately, Lion King's music is so good that I don't think I could live without like the Lion King music.
Right.
Even though I think it would be hard without Donald too, but I think I'm gonna go Lion King.
That's fair. I think that you're right, like in terms of like, yeah, like in that game, he is so annoying. I played him the other day, and it's like he just randomly does his little like thing where he's like
yells all the time.
Something, yeah. Yeah, but I will say, of any character to meet in the park, I have loved every single time that I've met him. I think he is just so great, like, and so much fun. I don't know. Yeah, he's just like awesome. And I have like a newfound appreciation for him. There's like a few characters lately that I'm like they're pretty like awesome. So I get the Donald hype, but Lion King is my like second favorite Disney movie and my original favorite movie as a kid. So definitely can't vote against Lion King. So my vote's for Lion King. Like Haley said, the music's awesome. I love the characters in it. It's just iconic, even though so is Donald Duck. But for me, I'm going to go the Lion King, and we'll see what the chat has to say. Where are we at? Llama Floof says, I remember when 30 viewers was a new high, but now it's so consistent. Llama Floof, you are so nice. Thank you so much. We just honestly, like I've said this before, these videos are just like our favorite. Like we love going live. It's so much fun. And I just think that it's so great to have everyone here. And like you get to see like the same people and new people. And it's just been so fun. So thank you, Llama Floof. Jason and Kennedy are going to vote for Donald. So is Anna. And Justine are going to vote for Donald as well. AJ says, in the spirit of Brandon Brackett, Lion King just has to move forward. Yes, there we go. Devin is voting for Lion King. Kim is voting for Donald. Rachel is going to vote for Lion King. Tacey and the Disney Jewels and Caden are all voting for Donald. Llama Floof says, Donald, the Lion King has had too much success in bracket. Very funny. Hester is voting for Donald. So is Robin. Pam says, Donald, but this is tough. Jason and Leah, 2 for classic Donald. Happy Travel Vlogs as well, voting for Donald. A lot of Donald love.
Yep.
Very cool. I guess people love Donald. So Donald is moving on in this bracket. Very fun.
I kind of like this because it's like, since it's so random, you don't know what's going to come next.
Right.
And also it's like interesting to see what people
it is.
Of the two.
So this one is Judy Hopps versus the song "You're Welcome."
Oh, the song
from Moana.
Hard.
Which is random and hard. I love Moana actually, like as of lately as well. I love Maui. He's one of my favorite Disney characters, and I know that people are very iffy. Like we haven't talked about this of like the live action Moana. People are iffy where they're like, why couldn't we have like Moana 2 versus like a live action one? I love The Rock, so I'm just excited for that anyway. I don't know like how you guys feel. Like I know Haley, you love Moana.
Yeah. I think they'll do both.
Yeah,
I don't think that they're like mutually exclusive.
Yeah, I don't either.
I agree.
So I think that like they'll make a sequel and then they'll do the live action and it'll be 2 totally different movies. One by Disney and one by Disney Animation.
And like the live action could happen like 7 years from now. Like it's just The Rock on a beach being like, we're gonna do a live action Moana. Like it could happen forever from now, where Moana 2 is already kind of in the rearview mirror at that point.
Yeah. And there's like a lot of live action talk, and like I don't know how many they'll produce at once because there's like the Lilo and Stitch live action. Yeah. So yeah, I don't know if it's like on like production lines already, but you never know because the internet makes it seem like it's coming out in like 3 days. So
yeah, no, for sure. Yeah, but I'm excited about like any more Moana stuff because I just think that there's like so much more there that you could do, and I'm excited that they're gonna do like anything more with those characters and stuff. But this one's kind of random because it's a character and a song. But does anybody have a first initial like easy answer, or is this one tough?
I know mine.
Yeah, me too.
Go for it.
I'm gonna pick "You're Welcome" just because it's like we use it in like our daily conversation. Like we use like lines from the song to like say "You're welcome" to each other like all the time.
Amazing.
I'm gonna go Judy Hopps just because
you don't love me.
No. When I think of Judy Hopps, I don't really necessarily think of a character that like a ton of people are gonna be like, that's my favorite character. That's my favorite character. But Brandon, I know you are like very into Judy Hopps, so that's like another association I definitely make in my head where it's like, oh, Zootopia, Judy Hopps, Brandon.
Yeah. So. Every time we see Nick and Judy like on like a Run Disney run, because it's the only place you see them, I'm like, Brandon will like this.
That's so funny. Like I think I don't know, like I think as of lately, like a lot of people have been loving like Zootopia, which makes me so happy. Like, and I said to Heidi, I've been like advocating as well for Zootopia for a while. Like, I love that movie so much, and I'm excited about anything that will come. Obviously, we're getting Zootopia 2, which is so great, and who knows about the parks. But do you want to go for which one?
I don't know. I'm having a hard time.
I know what I'm going to do.
I feel selfish whenever I vote.
No.
Tommy's so generous with his vote.
He is. He's just showing off over here. Yes, he is.
Thinking of the bracket in a different way.
He's trying to take he's trying to be on Brandon's bracket next year. Just Tommy. I
won't be on the bracket
next
year. I'm winning next year's Brandon.
I'm going to put Tommy the next time. My bestie Tommy. I'm going to add it on. We'll see how far Tommy can go.
But only it has to be the ornament version of him that we got.
Like elf made. Yeah.
Seriously.
That's so funny. Okay, because I feel like I'm voting for the opposite of everything that Tommy votes for.
That's okay.
So I'm just going to stick with what I originally was going to do, which is You're Welcome, because I think it's a great song and I really like it. But Judy is very sweet.
Yeah,
Sorry.
No, it's fair. I'm going to vote for Judy. I just think she's such a great character that I think just has like a lot of great qualities in a character that I just think is very unique to Disney, I think, where like she's not a princess, obviously, but she has a lot of good like heroine qualities where she's like very like I don't know, she's just so great. So I'm gonna vote for her, even though I love this song. There's another song that I like a little bit more, but this song though is just like so catchy, so great. Like I love like the scene. I don't know, I just love everything about it. But Judy Hopps, I mean, look at her, she's so great. Yeah, next year it should be a Tommy versus Judy Hopps.
Where you really stand in this friendship.
I'll take down Judy Hopps. I'm not sure.
There we go. We got to vote for Judy Hopps from Devin and AJ. The Disney Jewel says, Judy, I love her. Happy Travel Vlogs as well. Voting for Judy. Kennedy votes You're Welcome. So does Llama Floof. Robin votes for Judy. Justine votes for Judy. Anna votes for Judy. Kaden and Tacey vote for You're Welcome. Llama Floof says we need a live action Emperor's New Groove. There we go. Very fun. Good idea. Jason says loves Zootopia as a whole, but gonna go with You're Welcome. Maui can do anything but float. Yes, it's a very, very good song. I know that Jason as well loves Zootopia, but yeah, that song is a great song. Rachel votes for You're Welcome. Jason and Leah 2 votes for You're Welcome. Justine says my 1-year-old would vote for You're Welcome since he can't get enough. There we go. I love it. I also have to say, like, I watch this girl every Sunday who does like a movie math thing, and she talks about like the top like movies on streaming, and Moana is always in the top 10. People love that movie. Like, I don't know. It's always, I think it's like something like for like 80 weeks in a row, it's been like number 1 or something. It's or sorry, number 5. It's like crazy to me that it's just. People love it.
I'm pretty sure kids are like obsessed with Moana. Like,
and I feel like it's good Moana. Like background because there's so many songs that like even if you're not actively watching, like you can like listen to the movie.
Yeah. It's like Kim votes for You're Welcome, and the Disney Jewel says, I hope you have a wonderful birthday celebration. I gotta say goodnight so soon. I got our tickets for Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party for August 15th. I hope my family can meet you this summer. We will be there. I will be there. So hopefully we can for sure. That'd be so great. I can't wait to go to that Halloween party, which I'll talk about at the end about like my bucket list video from today. But I cannot wait to go to that, and I'm so excited. Hopefully I'll be able to go once or twice because that party just looks so much fun. What is our winner here, Heidi?
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
Just by a little bit, though.
A little bit, though. Close. Very, very close. Next up, Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind versus the first Black Panther, which is one of my favorite Marvel movies, but Cosmic Rewind is my favorite attraction. So 2 Marvel things, but a movie and an attraction. Haley knows hers. Haley, what do you want? I do. Go for it.
I have to go Cosmic Rewind. It is so like core memory of like the 4 of us that like it will live there forever. Like we have like so many pictures from that ride and like I don't know, like I could probably like we can like recall like so many memories on that ride, like word for word that like it has to go on.
Oh yeah. That is so funny.
A roller coaster of emotions that is.
Yes. Heidi, what about you?
Same. I love that ride. And like that's the thing, like if I could never ride that ride again, I would be so sad. Like I sometimes just think like how fun would it be to ride that ride? And since we haven't been on it for so long, it's gonna feel so cool to go on it again.
I'm excited.
yeah, so I'm picking that as well. But Black Panther, obviously amazing.
Is great.
And
It's so
I feel like
good.
this is not a fair matchup.
I know this one's random. I also have to say, like Haley kind of said, like there's just like so many moments that I laugh at with like the pre-shows, and we're just like, okay, like let's move on. Or then like that thing opens up and everybody darts for the door.
Yeah.
It's like there's like so many great moments that we've had like on that ride that I think is just so funny. And I remember like the one time that we got like that one song, and we're just like, it's just
all of us are just.
There's like so many good moments. So for me, of course, that's also my vote. I love that ride. But Tommy, what about you?
Yeah, I was leaning Black Panther for a second, but yeah, we rode Cosmic Rewind way too many times together to not move that forward. So yeah, we have way too many memories on that ride. Yeah,
it's so great. I'm of course missing one song, and I got to get it on my program because
I think we're missing the same one.
Oh, okay, let's make it happen. But I do have to say, I love Black Panther. I also loved the new Black Panther. I thought it was so great as well. And I just love, like, I think for me, what I love like about that movie, I feel like I feel the same way towards that movie as you do with like Avatar and Pandora, where I would love to go to like that world. I just think would be so cool. And if they could ever make that happen in like an animal kingdom or like in some kind of park, I honestly think it would just be so cool. And I think that it would just like be one of those where you'd feel like immersed. I think kind of the same as how you feel about Pandora. I think that's how I feel about that Black Panther universe.
Yeah,
I don't know. Animal Kingdom is so smart to do that because like there's like they have farms and stuff, so you could just like put like even like a building overlooking like a farm where like you have like the technologies and stuff. Yeah, that would be awesome.
Yeah,
like you should work for Disney or something.
Yeah, seriously. I actually have to say this too because I forgot about this, and then I'll move on. But I got to meet like this incredible person here today on Zoom, and I wanted just to share this now that we're talking about this. But she is like the chief creative officer for like Disney's advertising, like in-house.
So random.
So random.
Saying this.
Well, because it's just really cool.
No,
like
but
on
I'm
this
saying
topic.
Like,
I know
it's so random that this happened. Like it's crazy.
Yeah, she's like a big boss. She has like 300 cast members that work for her. My one teacher in my program used to work with her here, like in Canada, and then she got an offer to work for Disney, and she runs all of their advertising and marketing. And I had a talk with her today for about half an hour, and she was just like the coolest lady. Like she talked about all these things about how like there's new campaigns that she shared with me that are like coming soon, which was cool. And she talked about like all these things that like Disney does that she just like loves and stuff. It was just so cool. Like, and it got me thinking, like she talked about some things that they kind of like talk about where they get like ad campaign ideas before things even come out to the public of like, for example, if there was like a new land, like they're like already having to start planning to promote that land, like without knowing all of the stuff. So like, it just like made me think of that with like Wakanda, but yeah, pretty cool, pretty random, but
That's awesome.
It is awesome.
I would share it because I thought it was pretty cool. AJ is going to vote for Black Panther. Anna's going to vote, is what I meant to say, for Cosmic Rewind. Llama Floof says Cosmic Rewind. I'd ride it over and over for however long Black Panther is. That's fair. Tacey and Devin and Kennedy all voting for Cosmic Rewind. Happy Travel Vlogs and Caden all voting for Cosmic Rewind. Jason says, given that both times I wrote it, I came away with motion sickness, voting for Black Panther. That's fair. Kim and Young Murda and Robin are all going to vote for Cosmic Rewind. And if you haven't wrote it, Robin, it is so great. So hopefully one time you'll get the chance to, because it is just an incredible attraction. So Cosmic Rewind, moving on. Next up, Yelena Belova from Black Widow, who I also love, versus the song, why am I blanking? Friend Like Me from Aladdin.
Well, there's your vote.
No, sorry. I'm looking at the pictures and I'm like, wait. But yeah, these are also random, a character versus a song.
It's hard when it goes against songs because they're like ingrained like in your Disney brain.
It's hard. Heidi, do you want to do this first? Because I think that you're going to go, of course.
For Florence Pugh. I love her so much. Like recently, I've like really loved her. So yeah, now she's like hard to beat. She's like on the same level as like I know it's Yelena.
This is Yelena, but still, she's
doesn't
great.
matter. Anything that Florence is, I will vote for her. So.
That's fair. Haley?
Yeah, I'm with Yelena. I love Florence Pugh. I have like a huge crush on her.
Yeah, me too.
But also like when she like makes fun of like how she sticks the landing, like why do you do that? Like that was so funny to me.
So funny.
Yeah, I'm excited to see more
of
like,
her. Yeah,
with her in it. I think
yeah,
that'd be very cool.
For sure. I love the whole thing with her, like, and Kate Bishop in the Hawkeye show. If you haven't seen that, like, that's hilarious to me. So both of you are gonna vote for Yelena.
The girlies. Yeah.
Tommy, what about you?
I like Yelena a lot. I agree with everything that was said, but I kind of don't know if we've seen enough. I think she's only been in 2 like properties, like a movie and a show. I think maybe like a couple years down the road when she's had more opportunities, I'll be like totally sold. That being said, I think Friend Like Me has been a banger for like 30 years almost. So I have to go Friend Like Me.
That's fair. I'm also gonna go for I'm gonna vote for Friend Like Me because it's my favorite Disney song. Like you said, Tommy, it's just had like so long that it's been a banger for, and I could listen to all the time. I do love though, like in watching Black Widow, she stood out so much, like in that movie where I think you were like, wow, like she's a great character, and I'm excited to see her more and more because every time that she's come back, she's so great. Like I know it's only been 2 times, but she's
just a great actress.
She's great. Yeah,
I feel like anything. Yeah, she's like steals the scene every time she's on screen.
Exactly.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm excited to see. I think that she'll be in that new movie. What's it called? Thunderbolts.
Yeah, I was trying to think of the name of that. Couldn't think of it.
And she'll be kind of like leading the show there, and I'm excited. So hopefully that'll be great. But let's see what the chat has to say. We're split 2-2. Tacey is voting for Yelena. Happy Travel Vlogs is voting for Friend Like Me. Anna and Kennedy voting for Yelena. Kennedy loves Florence Pugh as well. AJ says anything with the Genie has got to move forward. So Friend Like Me. Devin votes for Yelena as well because she's awesome. Caden as well and Llama Floof are voting for Yelena. Jason's voting for Friend Like Me. Jason and Leah, 2 votes for Yelena. Robin is also voting for Yelena, and Kim is voting for Friend Like Me. The Leffersons, welcome. Thanks for being here, and thank you so much. Thanks for being here, and thanks for the happy birthday wish. And Young Murda votes Aladdin. There we go. Which one's moving on?
Florence Pugh, aka Yelena.
Yelena moving on. Wow.
Yay, we have a bunch of stands.
Maybe she's going to be the darling of the bracket. We'll see how far she can go. Yelena's moving on. So now we're back because we're on round 2 of this half of the bracket, and we got the Genie versus Tower of Terror.
Ooh.
It's getting harder.
Yep.
I'll go first because
I
know I'm voting the Genie. The Genie.
I feel like it's going to be hard to beat the Genie.
Is awesome. Yeah. Yeah, for me. I don't know. And other people may disagree because of like of course people love Tower, but the Genie's my favorite character, so I gotta stick with him. What about you?
I vote for Tower because Tower is my second favorite ride and original favorite ride.
That's
but
fair.
The Genie, like Robin Williams, like
iconic, amazing.
I feel bad voting against it, but I'm just voting for my own personal. If I didn't get a ride Tower again, I'd be so sad.
That's fair. So we're split over here. What about you guys?
I'm going Genie for sure. This is an easy one for me.
Yeah.
Genie for me too.
Yeah. He's just great. He's iconic. And I don't know. He's just one of those. I think a lot of people just love him. And he just, he's one of those that he's like the standout, and he's like withstood the test of time, even though people don't like Genie Plus. I think that we still like, which made me worried for a second when they're like rebranding to Genie Plus, and it's like, no, stay away from him. He's
honestly,
they're definitely using the goodwill. They're
like,
you can't be mad at Genie, right? Look how good he is.
The Genie is just like the main character. Like the movie is called Aladdin, but it is just a movie about the Genie.
The Genie,
seriously, and I think this happened on our bracket for sidekicks, where he's like one of those weird is he a sidekick? Is he not? It was very because he's just such a standout character. So
and because Abu is definitely a sidekick, but I don't know that Genie would I would classify him as that.
Exactly. We'll see what the chat has to say. Kennedy's voting for Tower. AJ and Kim are voting for the Genie. Tacey is voting for Tower. Jason's voting for the Genie. Caden and Devin and Anna are all voting for Tower. Young Murda voting for Genie. Llama Floof is voting for Tower. Pam and Robin and Happy Travel Vlogs all voting for Genie, and Jason and Leah with 2 votes for the Genie. Also, 30 friends in here. Thank you so much. Be sure to like the stream. Hopefully you're enjoying this random Brandon's bracket. Yeah, I don't know. Hopefully this is fun. Ava, welcome. Thanks for being here. Says, I don't know much about Disney, but I found you a few months ago.
Aww.
And I've rewatched all your videos.
That's
half
so
the time.
Sweet.
I don't know what you're talking about. Your spirits bring me so much joy. Love from Victoria, BC. What a great comment.
That's so sweet.
Thank you so much. My goodness. Well, hopefully, I don't know if we're that knowledgeable that we can educate you on Disney stuff, but hopefully you enjoy it, and maybe you'll learn a few things, maybe some of our favorite things, and you're like, these are the best things, like because we say that they are, and then they're not. So don't take our word for it. But
there are some hot takes in here sometimes.
Yeah, for sure. And happy birthday. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. What a nice comment. That was so kind. What's moving on here, Heidi?
Oh, the Genie. The
Genie's moving on. Yeah, I think that Tommy's like explaining earlier about like the Brandon bracket maybe swaying some people to vote, which is great. Next up, Animal Kingdom Lodge versus Donald Duck. Haley, is this one hard?
I don't think so. Not for me. Okay. I'm just wondering what everybody else is going to do because this is a big one, I feel like.
That's fair.
I'm going Animal Kingdom Lodge. I think that one's going to be hard to beat for me.
Yeah, I agree. What about you? Same?
Agree, yeah.
Tommy?
Yeah, I love Donald Duck, but I feel like Animal Kingdom Lodge is another like powerhouse in a Brandon bracket.
And it was the first, is the only like deluxe resort we've ever seen.
Yeah, and even personally, like I love it.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Like it's also one of those, like I think that we had a very short time there, obviously, because we kind of got there like later in our day that one day, and then we obviously got engaged, and it was like all these emotions of like, holy cow, we're engaged. But like I would love to go stay there again to just like experience every little detail of it and have more time there. And it's just like one of those. I think that there are like resorts that people love in that category that are like the Polynesian and all those. I just think this one to me,
it's so unique.
Yeah, like it's just very cool. And I love the whole vibe about it, like just everything down to like the music and the aesthetic and just every little detail in this resort is just like so great that it's going to be hard to beat. So I'm also going to vote Animal Kingdom Lodge as well. Didn't you guys like stay there during Christmas time?
Yeah, we stayed there and we woke up there on Christmas morning.
Right.
It was really fun. But we had the same thing where like, because it's like
a later check-in.
And it's like out of our price range. Like really, like especially we were like Christmas really Eve, stretching to get there.
Yes.
So we only did the one night as well. And it's just not enough time.
No, for sure.
So like we like didn't really get to see a bunch of animals or experience. Like we ate there
because you guys woke up early.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we woke up so early. Like okay, like these animals are gonna be awake. Like Christmas, like literally like a little kid on Christmas.
Yeah.
And like we woke up and Tommy like looked outside and there was no animals and he like panicked and went to like a stairwell, like a fire escape, and found like giraffes like over on the side and like brought me all the way over there so we could watch them on Christmas morning.
That's sweet.
Yeah, I think one of the safaris, from our experience at least, was like a little bit better than the one we had the view of in terms of just like Savannah, sorry, not safaris.
Yeah.
In terms of the night we were there, because that one seemed a little bit more populated. I don't know if that's like a rotating thing or like.
I think that works, we just like think like animals get up in the morning, but these are like Disney animals that get fed with like zookeepers, so like they are not on like a normal wild animal schedule. I think. Right.
That's fair.
But I think like when you were talking about deluxe, like Animal Kingdom Lodge feels like less touristy than like Polynesian, Grand Floridian, like that kind of thing.
Well, that's what I think. It's a little bit more like niche. Like it's kind of like a specific taste you have to have, like really, really enjoy it. Where the Grand Floridian is a little bit broader of like an appeal. But I love Animal Kingdom Lodge.
I agree with all that stuff, and I'm excited. Hopefully, we'll get to stay there again because. Yeah, there are things that we didn't get to do that I would like to do, like even just to like spend a whole day there, like and see different things. Like we got to go to the pool, like and see animals, of course, but just have more time. I think would be so great. But Llama Flu says that we should make a Disney survival guide for Ava. There we go. We can see how well we can do at that. We'll need some help from Haley and Tommy though to see what goes on there. Kennedy's gonna vote for Animal Kingdom Lodge, so will Tacey, AJ. Kaden, and Happy Travel Vlogs. I think this may be a sweep here. I don't know. Pam and Jason are also voting for Animal Kingdom Lodge. Devin as well, even though they've never stayed there, still going to vote for Animal Kingdom Lodge. Kim and Young Murda and Robin all voting Animal Kingdom Lodge. And then Anna, there we go. Donald, always. I love it. I love it. Kennedy says, one of the first times that I stayed at Animal Kingdom Lodge, we woke up to giraffes sleeping outside of our room. It was so cool. That's really cool.
Really cool.
How do they sleep? Do they like stand to sleep or lay down?
I think they lay down.
I think they do lay down.
I think their like feet like curl up.
Okay,
Yeah.
just curious.
Yeah, they have to, yeah.
I don't know why that they would stand. I just thought it's
Like
kind
a
of
horse.
Horse. Yeah, horses
Yeah.
stand. Yeah.
It makes sense, I think, but like I don't know, like zebras lay down, right? Like I think it's just like horses
know.
exclusively.
I don't know.
Oh, there we go. Kennedy confirmed that they were sitting. They were, in fact, laying down, which makes sense. But Animal Kingdom Lodge, moving on. A powerhouse maybe in this bracket. Next up, You're Welcome, the song, versus Cosmic Rewind, the attraction.
Cosmic Rewind.
Yeah.
It's just too good.
Yeah.
I
Too
mean,
many
agree,
memories.
disagree?
Yeah, I think I agree. Like, You're Welcome is an awesome song. Is it like the best Disney song? Like, I don't know, maybe debatable. Where I think Cosmic Rewind is the best ride at Walt Disney World, and maybe like sort of across all of the parks. So I think that sort of has to elevate it to the next round.
That's fair. I just think it's so great, and I don't know, like, yeah, there's just so many, like, every time that I think of this, there's just like so many things that we have, like the four of us this ride, that I just will never be able to forget.
If they ever tried to get rid of it, I think I would like chain myself to the outside.
Try to do a splash, but actually do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're gonna be like 90 years old.
Yeah.
You're like, I'm never getting rid of
Chained
this.
to a spaceship outside.
They're like, we're gonna update Cosmic Rewind because it's been like 50 years, and we're like, no. Can't. It's our thing. That's funny.
So funny.
But it's just like so great. And it's one of those, I think, that like depending kind of where you sit, like and stuff, like it could change how your like experiences, obviously with every song. I think that it's so funny to see, like I saw this one video on TikTok where someone wrote it like 10 times and they got the same song all 10 times, which is like hilarious.
Whoa.
But also
That's brutal. It's brutal.
because it's just brutal. It's like you're excited and you wait for it, and then it's the same, and it's like, oh, like it's just, so I don't know how likely it is that I'll get Conga. I really hope so, because I feel like
that is what we're missing.
I feel like if you're gonna go off, hopefully you'll at least get it once.
So maybe Haley and Tommy can come and visit, and we can all get Conga.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Well, poor Heidi. No, we'll have to lie and say we got like one we don't like.
Yeah,
we'll say
one.
every time we got that one.
And then I'll just watch the vlog and it'll be like, woo!
Conga, that's funny. Llama Floof says seeing a giraffe sit is peak Disney.
It
really is. AJ, Cosmic Rewind, Anna, and Tacey, Cosmic Rewind. Happy Travel Vlogs voting Cosmic Rewind. Jason votes for You're Welcome. So does Kim. Kennedy and Kaden are voting for Cosmic Rewind. Caroline votes Cosmic Rewind. Young Murda votes You're Welcome. Llama Floof, Guardians, Pam, Cosmic Rewind. Devin votes for You're Welcome. Jason and Leah, 2 votes for You're Welcome. And Robin votes for Cosmic Rewind. And Llama Floof says, if you guys had to add a new song to Cosmic Rewind, what would they be? That's hard. We've talked about this before.
And I forget what our list is.
I don't know. I think that there's a lot of songs in the Guardians movies that could be really, really great because, of course, they fit with that. And I think there's like a lot that stand out like in those movies. But like for me, anything that's on the vibe of like September, because I love it so much, I would like that kind of vibe. Do you guys have any like specific?
What's that like groove song that I like?
I don't know.
Oh yes, you do. I have to get my phone.
I don't know.
Let me look.
Like I've read articles before where people kind of like make a list if they could. There was like some for like some Jackson 5 songs and like other songs in the
fast. Yeah. Like there's one in the rotation right now. I can't remember what it is.
Everybody Wants to Rule the World.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
one's a little bit slower. It's
slower.
I think that's the one that like just really doesn't do it and it changes like the whole, like that's the one where like our faces are all like straight, like it changes like your whole ride experience. it like makes the ride feel slower when the song isn't moving fast.
It does. Seriously.
Yeah, I think it'd be fun if they fleshed out the Christmas overlays as well. They did like the Run Run Rocket. I think it'd be fun to add like stuff to that as well, to add like an additional, like you can get different Christmas
songs. And like there's like
well.
rock Christmas songs.
Yeah,
so like just
Trans-Siberian Orchestra.
Well,
stuff like
I feel
that.
like Space Mountain has the cornerstones on that. So
that's fair.
But I think finding some overlays for sure would be fun. And like I don't know, like even like if you threw like Halloween songs in there, like you could do like so much stuff in there.
Yeah.
Definitely Thriller.
That would be so good. What's
the song
yours?
was the Let's Groove one.
Oh yeah, which is also Earth, Wind, and Fire. Like do that one too.
Yeah.
There's just a lot. Like I would say anything that's in like the Guardians movies that's like a standout. I think would just be great. Yeah, like, and I'm blanking on those names, but there's lots there that they could do. I don't know how they decided what songs. I don't know if it's just like these are ones that we can afford like the licensing for. I don't really know, but they could do a lot with it. I think obviously we didn't get to ride the Christmas overlay, but I think that there's lots there like for different occasions, or having like more songs now that it's been open for a while to like add to the like the rotation.
I agree.
Because it's been open since when? May 21, which would have been last year. So like it's been open for now like a year. So maybe adding like some more, maybe like make it 10 songs, add 4.
Or they just switch.
Yeah, or like rotate, like get 5 more songs licensed and then like do like just do 5 and 5, or like do a mixture of like 3 and 2 from like both sets.
For sure.
But there has to be like, there's got to be like a ride scientist kind of thing where you can look at like the beats per minute that you need to make it feel like a fast show.
Just anything above a certain beats per minute, I think would work. And
I agree.
That's definitely somebody's job at Disney.
For sure. So. It is for sure. And I think on kind of Caden's like little comment here with, I'm hoping they do layover with the Guardians 3 soundtrack. Like, I think, like, I'm sure if they have any songs on the soundtrack, they could use them because they probably like pay to use them in the movie. Like, I would think. So maybe that would be like easy. I just think that there's like so many, obviously. And I'm sure there'll be a day where they change them. And who knows when that'll be. Kennedy says One Way or Another, One Direction version. There we go. And Gage, welcome. Thanks for being here. Says happy birthday. I'll be in Disney World for my 28th birthday trip the week of the 13th. I'll say hi if I see you there. Yes, definitely do so for sure. We're both 28. Very fun. But which one's moving on? Cosmic Rewind?
Yes.
Is moving on. It better. Next up, the Genie.
Oh no!
Animal Kingdom Lodge. Very hard. And this is just our one side still of the bracket. Like, I know we have the whole I'm
on the
so
other
sorry.
Side. I feel like this is all the heavy hitters.
Well, there's also some heavy hitters for me on the other side.
Okay.
But like apparently just every attraction and character was on this side, but we'll see on the other side. There's some that I love as well. But this one I think is very hard. And I think it also puts Tommy's like voting strategy tough here as well.
Yeah,
it does. It totally pokes a hole in my voting strategy, so I might have to go to personal preference here.
Yeah, does anybody know their vote, or is it tough?
Mine.
You know yours, Heidi. Go for it.
Mine's Animal Kingdom Lodge. Oh, I just drew on the box.
That's fair.
Yeah, just because, again, it's like similar to the last one. I don't remember what Genie was up against, but I didn't vote for Genie.
Right.
I think it's just because for me personally, like I love the Genie, but
he's not your favorite.
He's not my favorite character like yours, so I'm.
That's fair.
Animal Kingdom Lodge.
What about you guys?
Yeah, I'm Animal Kingdom Lodge just because your experience can change every time. Where like we know what we're getting from the Genie, like, and it's great, but I feel like we can get more out of Animal Kingdom Lodge.
That's fair.
Yeah, I was gonna say something similar. It feels wrong to vote against either of these, but like there is endless possibilities at Animal Kingdom Lodge. So sort of for that open-endedness, I'm gonna go Animal Kingdom Lodge as well.
That's fair. We'll see what the chat has to say, and then I'll give my one here because I think this one's tough. Caden and Kim and Tacey and Kennedy all voting Animal Kingdom Lodge. Anna voting for the Genie. Happy Travel Vlogs is voting Animal Kingdom Lodge, and Llama Floof has a question that I'll come back to once we do our tally. Young Murda and Pam and Jason and Alexis, welcome. Thanks for being here. All voting for Animal Kingdom Lodge. Jason and Leah, 2 votes, Animal Kingdom Lodge. Robin as well. And AJ says this might be the hardest round yet, Animal Kingdom Lodge. I think I was swayed by what Haley and Tommy said. Even though Genie's my absolute favorite, I think Animal Kingdom Lodge in this hypothetical is very special, and there's lots of possibility, like you said, where there's just, I don't know, it's just very different, and it's hard voting against a character versus a real place that exists that you can go to. And I think even though the Genie is my favorite character, I think Animal Kingdom Lodge is very special, and I love it, and I want to go there again. So I'm also going to vote Animal Kingdom Lodge.
I think it was a sweep.
Which may be surprising. No, Anna voted for the Genie.
Oh, there was one
as well. Yeah.
Okay.
But Animal Kingdom Lodge will move on, which I think that people love that resort as well, so I'm not surprised. And Gage as well, voting for Animal Kingdom Lodge. Llama Floof's question was, what animals would you want to see in Animal Kingdom that aren't already there? I think this one's hard because I think that when you ride like the safari, it's very random what animals you'll get. There's no guarantee. So like for me, I love to see like a lot of different ones, but sometimes you don't see them every safari. So I don't know.
I like to see the elephants.
Yes, which
I feel like those are really hard to see.
Yeah, I don't know what it is about the elephants. I love seeing elephants, but sometimes they're hard to see, or they're kind of like way huddled in the back somewhere. I don't know.
Yeah,
That's kind of not the same answer because it's like animals that aren't already there. But I don't know if you guys have any answers for this, but
I think that I would like to see a red panda in real life with my eyes. Yeah. So that's definitely one. And then at like Rafiki's Planet Watch, they have like the petting zoo area.
Yeah.
I would love to be able to hold like a raccoon. Like I love them. And so I would like to see, even though it's like an animal you can find in like your garbage can, like some places, like one that won't like scratch my eyes out. Like I would like to like see that there, I think.
That's fun. I love it.
That's so funny. I have a picture of when I was like 6 or something holding a raccoon, like a baby raccoon, because they were like in our neighbor's like attic, and then they like were getting them out and they're like, do you want to hold this? And I'm like, yeah. So fun.
God, that's my dream, Heidi.
And then also we have red pandas at our zoo here, and it's crazy because the trees are so tall and they like sit in them and they're like over like the cage, like they're like, it's like what
they
just,
could drop and land on
they
somebody.
just like drop and they're just like in the tree. It was crazy when we went and saw them. So you'll have to come to Canada.
Yeah, you can go to
honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't have an answer. I feel like they have all my favorite animals.
I think it's tough because like I feel like Florida is such a specific like climate. Yeah, but like I don't know. Animals I'd like to see just in general, like speaking of red pandas, just like a panda bear. That would be awesome.
Yeah, I agree.
A big moose. A moose would be really cool.
We can go to Canada.
Yeah, we just have to go to Canada, I guess.
Drive on the roads.
You can see a moose. Yeah, I'm also with you. I love. We recently went to the zoo and saw polar bears. I think they're like fascinating.
Huge.
They're huge polar bears, and they just like plop down, and their like paws are massive. I just think it'd be cool as well if they maybe had like, I don't know how you could do it like in Florida with the heat, but like an Arctic area, it'd have to be indoor. I think that could be cool. I'm just like fascinated with those animals as well, but
I don't know if they would ever do that though.
I don't think they can because they're like a conservation, not like a zoo.
That's the thing.
Yeah, they're not exhibitionists.
My thing is just more of the elephants and the gorillas. I could see those gorillas all day long.
That baby gorilla last time.
So adorable.
Do they have orangutans?
I don't know.
If they don't have orangutans, I really like orangutans.
Orangutans, yeah, they're good. I like orangutans.
That's fine.
They're so cute.
Animal Kingdom Lodge. Moving on. Next up, Cosmic Rewind versus Yelena Belova from Black Widow.
I think I'm riding Cosmic Rewind to the end. It's gonna be hard when it gets to the last one because I already know what that's gonna be.
Yeah. I'm Cosmic Rewind 100%.
I mean, if I gotta like meet Florence Pugh, then maybe it would take over.
The memories, Heidi, the memories.
But in this case, I'm not meeting her, so I'm picking Cosmic Rewind. And if I never wrote that again, like I'd be really sad. But if I never, I'll stick with that. We'll just end it there.
Tommy, same.
Yeah, tough break for Florence.
Yelena.
It's gotta be.
I still love her.
Yeah, she's still
gonna watch this and be really upset.
Yeah,
Shorty looks upset in that picture.
If you watch this, I love you.
She's staring at everybody in that photo. Yeah, Florence Pugh is not watching this live. Who knows? I don't know. But,
no.
But like 99.90% sure not.
To infinity.
You can dream.
I'm actually 100% sure she's not watching. But Cosmic Rewind is going to be hard to beat, but a lot of love here to start. Devin and Tacey voting for Yelena, and so is AJ. So 3 votes for Yelena. Then Anna and Kim and Kennedy and Alexis all voting Cosmic Rewind. Happy Travel Vlogs, Kaden, Young Murda, and Robin all voting for Cosmic Rewind. Llama Floof says Cosmic Rewind. Haley definitely loves Rocket after learning she wants to hold a raccoon. Yes. And Jason and Leah 2 votes for Yelena. I also have to say, in the trailers for Guardians 3, I feel so bad for Rocket when I see when he was younger, whatever happened to him. He just looks so cute when he's young too.
Yeah,
I'm certainly gonna cry.
I saw an ad with Rocket and like the otter and the walrus teeths and all them, and I was like, oh no, this is gonna be an emotional nightmare. Yeah, it's gonna be.
It really, really will. And I think I have a love for them from this ride. I think that you just like love that crew of characters, and I'm excited to see that movie. But yeah. Gage says a Cosmic Rewind going on it for the first time in a few days.
You're gonna have so much fun.
Amazing.
That first moment is like the best moment ever.
It's like indescribable.
Yeah,
it really is. And let us know what a song that you get, because I think that like the song that you get your first time maybe has a big impact on your favorite songs. But yes, if I could ride a ride like once again, like for that first time, it's that one. That is
100%
incredible. And AJ says if Rocket dies, I'm not going to be okay.
Don't put that out into the universe.
Oh, I have tried to stay so clear of every possible. I don't want to know anything, because I don't want to know. Yeah, like of course anything about that stuff. But I don't know if everybody's going to make it out of there. Who knows? But Cosmic Rewind. Moving on. And next up, the final on this side, which could be the final of the whole bracket, but we still have a whole other side apparently. Is Animal Kingdom Lodge versus Cosmic Rewind.
I'm interested to see what people vote for.
I know mine easily, unfortunately. I'm so sorry. But what's yours?
Cosmic Rewind.
Okay, me too.
When we get engaged on Cosmic Rewind.
I felt so bad because she's like, I know mine, and I'm like, I do too. Hopefully it's the same. If not, it's really confidently different.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's just so good.
Maybe Haley and Tommy are gonna pick Animal Kingdom Lodge, but
this is really hard because the bread service is so good at Animal Kingdom Lodge.
I do love the bread service,
and the vibes are so high. But I loved our Christmas at Animal Kingdom Lodge, but I have so many more memories attached to Cosmic Rewind. I have to go Cosmic Rewind.
Yes.
I think I would pick Cosmic Rewind over a lot of things just in general. Like I think Cosmic Rewind is just like a top 5 thing ever.
Yeah, just
so I think I gotta go Cosmic Rewind.
Seriously. Okay, so we're very clearly. I think that the chat's more divided.
Yeah.
And I'm honestly stressed for whatever one. Like I think whatever one of these wins has a good shot of winning. Like I would say, Kennedy's gonna vote for Cosmic Rewind. So will Tacey, and Kaden, Devin, and Kim, and Jason all voting Animal Kingdom Lodge. Pam as well, Animal Kingdom Lodge. Alexis, Cosmic Rewind. AJ and Happy Travel Vlogs voting Animal Kingdom Lodge. And Llama Flu says Kenny's tie for the win. I know. Honestly, this probably should be the final, but the random bracket generator just.
No, it's good that it's not though, and it's good that they're on the same side because it gives something else a chance. I feel like
that's true.
Right.
Yeah, the other side's gonna be interesting for sure.
Yeah,
exactly. Gage is also voting for Cosmic Rewind. Love Guardians. I'm enjoying this bracket because I think that it's very random.
Funny.
But
I like it.
And I think that there will be more of these in the future of like random brackets. Because I think this is kind of fun.
Maybe we can do a me day for no reason.
Yeah, we should. Really.
Just kidding.
We should do a
No, for real. I think it's funny like comparing apples to oranges because it makes you think differently.
Yeah.
You have to weigh them on different things, not like pound for pound.
Yeah.
Robin votes Animal Kingdom Lodge and Young Murda votes for Cosmic Rewind. And I think
it's
very, very close, but by 3 votes, Cosmic Rewind is going to move on.
Yeah.
Thanks to us.
Yeah, really, seriously.
Yeah, thanks to us. But the chat was very red. Oh, and Jason and Leah confirm it. 2 votes for Cosmic Rewind. There we go.
Yeah, I was kind of looking for the chat to because I wouldn't have been upset if it went Animal Kingdom Lodge either.
Me neither.
We voted the other way.
So I know that this has been so long, but thank you to everyone for staying here for this bracket. This has been so fun. And sorry, Healy and Tommy, that it's been a long
Stop
bracket.
apologizing.
No,
We
I'm
want to be
having
here.
a
We didn't want to
blast,
intrude
yeah.
on your birthday, but
No, this has been so much fun. And thanks to everyone here in the chat. I honestly appreciate that. Consistently, a lot of you are here all the time, and then new friends pop in and out. It's just honestly so great for anybody who's watching this after as well. Thank you for even watching for 2 minutes or 5 minutes or checking out the whole live after. It's just so great. So thank you. And AJ says, yes, we should have a Heidi bracket date. And I agree, Heidi. We definitely should.
Thank you.
But Cosmic Rewind, moving on. Let's see what pops up here for the other side.
I'm excited.
Okay, we got
so.
Toy Story 3, which is my favorite Toy Story, and I love Toy Story. That was iconic for me as a child, but Toy Story 3 is my favorite versus my favorite Disney character as a kid because my dad loved him in Goofy. Goofy I love, and Toy Story 3. I don't think that these are as heavy hitters here so far, but
I feel like this
we'll
will
see
be
what else
interesting
comes.
of what people pick.
It'll be interesting here with a lot of these. And Kim is here. Welcome. Thanks for being here. It says happy birthday from Montreal. I was going to say happy travel vlogs, but that popped up there earlier. From Montreal, very, very fun. But yeah, I don't know. This one's kind of random. Haley and Tommy, which way do you want to go?
we had a super fun interaction with Goofy in Disneyland. So that kind of tips the scale for me. We were bickering and Goofy was just behind us, looming over, even though he's 6 foot. And we had no idea.
Yeah, we were pointing at the map, arguing
about
what's the
what's
best way
water.
to get to
this is water, this is water, and Goofy's just standing there the whole time.
He just
that
taps
is hilarious.
around, the Goof man.
That is too funny. So you're both going for Goofy?
I think I'll go Goofy for sure.
That's fair. Heidi?
I'm gonna vote for Toy Story because I love Lotso. And someone says boo Lotso. I love him. He has a lot of trauma.
But
we forgive him.
He did them so dirty.
I know. I don't know why he did
never.
that. I don't know why he did that. We're just gonna pretend that didn't happen.
And they're he's help me, and they boost him up, and then he
yeah, that was really
totally just turns on them. I can't believe
I just take that
this
memory
cute
out of
guy.
my head.
I
He smells good, though.
I also would love to. This is a side note, but I know before at the Halloween parties you
I
could
want to
meet
hug him
Lotso.
so bad.
And I know for the last obviously few years they haven't had that. And I think last year he got replaced by Elvis Stitch.
Yeah.
But
not a good replacement. I don't think.
No, Lotso is so huggable. Yeah. He'd be so huggable. I'm gonna vote for Goofy because he is just.
You love Goofy.
He's great, honestly. And I remember we met him at Animal Kingdom Lodge when they did those caravans. Yeah.
That was a funny memory.
Yeah. And he came down and I remember walking up and he put his hand out, shook my hand and stuff and was just so great. And I was I just love this guy. So Goofy for me. Is he a dog? Is he not? I'm pretty sure he is, but
regardless, he's a stand-up single dad. So we gotta put it out there for Goof too.
He is. I agree. And every time that you ever see him, I just think he's so fun. So I'm gonna vote for Goofy. Kennedy's voting for Toy Story 3. Devin and Caden and Happy Travel Vlogs are voting for Goofy. So is AJ and Alexis. Kim is voting for Toy Story 3. Jason says boo Lotso. Voting for Goofy. Young Murda votes for Goofy. Gage as well votes for Goofy. Tacey votes for Toy Story 3. Llama Floof says Toy Story 3. Lotso is an all-time great villain. Favorite villains? Is that a question? It is a question. We'll get to that once I do the tally. Kim votes for Goofy. Jason and Leah are split. 1 vote each. Robin votes for Goofy. I love him. He's a lot of fun. And AJ says Lotso will return in a Heidi bracket. Is that your favorite villain, Heidi?
Him and also Oogie Boogie. Oh my gosh.
Right.
I love them both.
What about you guys? Favorite villain?
That's hard for me. I'm not super into villains.
I know.
Some people that's definitely their thing.
Vibe, yeah.
I like Scar because he has one of the best songs on the planet.
Yeah.
No, he's such a bad dude. He is not a good guy. I like him because his song rocks.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm not into villains as much as I'm into the villain songs, and Scar's is definitely top tier in that department.
Is a good one. I like Hades a lot, and I think what's also random is we played that board game,
Villainous.
Yeah, Villainous, and I think that you kind of see things about those characters there, which I think is fun. And I also think that Syndrome's a good villain, even though I don't know. I just think that
I agree. I think he's a well-written villain.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm also going to
Kylo
vote.
Ren a villain?
Is who? Kylo Ren a villain?
Yeah.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Not by the end of it. The first like movie
Yeah.
and a half, maybe.
I liked him when he was a villain. So like that's like Star Wars, which is like now Disney, but
Yeah.
Kylo Ren is a favorite villain of mine.
Also, didn't they announce there's like new Star Wars stuff coming, and one of them's like a Rey movie?
Yep.
Yeah.
Back,
So, I like me some Rey.
I gotta have
I like me some Rey.
I also like live action Cruella.
Oh yeah, she's good too. Live action Cruella is good. That was a good movie. Kim says I don't like the villains. That's fair.
I meant the other one technically is live action as well, though. I just
Which one?
Like 101. But I meant
Oh
the
right,
new
you mean
Cruella.
like Emma Stone
Yes,
Cruella,
Emma
not
Stone.
Glenn Close's old.
Well,
Got it.
I mean the original one, but I'm just saying I really like the new movie.
No, I got
it.
AJ says my favorite villains are Yzma and Hades. Yzma's a good one as well.
Yzma's
He's very
She's
funny.
so
Yeah,
good.
like
He's very good. Goofy's moving on here, right? Yes.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Heidi.
I was just sitting.
This one's hard. This one to me is very hard. This is Zootopia versus Iron Man. And if nobody like really knows this, Iron Man is my all-time favorite Marvel character. I sobbed like a baby at is this like a spoiler? I don't know. But
Oh,
no
it's
way,
years,
no
years
way.
over.
okay, I just like to make sure because I said something about like what did I say like last week or 2 weeks ago, like to Rachel about a ride, and I spoiled the whole ride and I felt so bad. But it was like Mine Train, I think, or something.
Oh, yeah, it was Mine Train.
I'm always cautious now. But when he snapped, I couldn't handle that. And I remember that we went to see that like early on when we weren't even dating each other yet at that point.
Like with our work.
And that was your first Marvel movie, and you sobbed when he died.
Sad. And that's what I was saying, that sometimes I get very sad. Like it doesn't even matter if I don't know you. If it's just a sad situation, like I'm gonna be sad about like what people are saying.
Right.
Yeah.
So yeah, anyways, long story. It's just sad.
It is sad. But we got a movie versus a character. Do you guys know which way you want to go here, Haley and Tommy?
I really like the Marvel movies and don't think that they would be the same without Iron Man. So I think I'm going to have to go Iron Man, even though I really like Zootopia. Just because like a whole franchise kind of rides on Iron Man being a part of it.
That's fair. Tommy, are you is this one hard?
I'm definitely struggling on this one. I was gonna go Zootopia just because the book is shut on Iron Man and Zootopia has so much potential. But yeah, you're right. Like the entire like multiple billion dollar, film series is on Iron Man's back. So I think that I have to show some respect to the legend himself and go Iron Man this round.
That's fair. Heidi, which way?
Yeah, I was like in the same boat as Tommy, but then Haley swayed me, so I'm gonna vote for Iron Man.
Haley also swayed me.
Wow.
Because I thought about this from like I thought about this from a level that like Zootopia is my favorite Disney movie. It's not my favorite movie of all time, but Iron Man just had like 10 years of like dominance and just like was so great in every movie he was in, and he was the one who started the whole universe and kind of just like ended that whole 10-year like era. So for me, like I never thought about it that way, Haley, but I appreciate that way because that makes it where like he just had such a big influence. So I will also go ahead and vote Iron Man, which is crazy. Never thought that I would turn on Zootopia, but
honestly, so quickly too.
I love it so quickly. But Iron Man is just, I don't know. I love him so much. Kennedy as well, Iron Man. Lama Floof, I am Iron Man. Gage and Devin and Tacey all voting Iron Man. Jason sticking loyal. I'm so sorry, Jason, that I swayed from Zootopia. Young Murda and Kim and Pam all voting Iron Man. Michelle, welcome. Thanks for being here. Says happy birthday, Zootopia. All the way. Jason and Leah say we are Iron Man. Caden says cue the AC/DC. I love it. Alexis voting Iron Man. Happy travel vlogs. And Robin vote for Zootopia. And AJ votes for Iron Man. Which way is this going, Heidi? This is Iron Man all the way.
Yeah, Iron Man.
Yeah.
Great. I love it. I think he's a strong contender as well. But Iron Man, moving on. Okay, next up. This is like kind of randomly specific on the left, which is just hear me out here. This left one is the scene in Avengers Infinity War when Thor comes down and you just see this axe floating around, hitting a bunch of things, and then he lands there and it's Groot, Thor, and Rocket. And he says, "Bring me Thanos." I will never forget that whole scene. It's so random. And I was thinking of things to put in this bracket, and that came to my head. And I'm
this
like,
this is amazing. It's like the most like Brandon pick of the Brandon bracket. I love that.
Yeah, I'm gonna put it on there. So it's that scene in Avengers Infinity War versus Provincial Belle.
Oh, specifically,
or Belle in general. But
no, Provincial Belle.
We all know that I love Provincial Belle. So that specific scene, if you've never seen Avengers Infinity War, that you don't know, but if you have, yes.
Okay.
It's when they're kind of getting like obliterated by these
movie,
like alien things, and then you just like hear like lightning, and then this axe is like floating
Brandon
around.
used to do these things because like I would refuse to watch the movies, and sometimes he would just be like, look, watch this, and he would show me like one scene within the movie. Like he would just play that scene and be like, and I'm like,
it's
and
like I'm like, come here.
Cool? I'm like,
just dangling the carrot in front of her.
And all the time I would just come into this
And it
room.
never worked.
Like remember before, and you would just be like rewatching like certain stuff from like Endgame. It would just be like the end of Endgame, and he's just like sitting there watching. I'm like, what are you doing? Like, I was like folding laundry.
I love the Marvel stuff, and I'm not one of those who like read comics and stuff, and I know the stuff like from the comics. I just know the movies, and I love them. And that one specific like scene stands out to me so much. And if you've seen that movie, like you know how crazy cool that scene was. But
I'll vote for that scene.
Okay, you're gonna turn on Belle right away.
So have I seen that? I don't know. I'll vote for the scene though.
I'm also gonna vote for the scene, and I'll stop talking about the scene. And Haley and Tommy, you can go ahead.
I'm going Provincial Belle. I like her song.
That's just it's a good song. It's a really
it is a good song.
And she is a princess with a strong head on her shoulders. I think she got some brains in that head, so I like that.
Yeah,
I agree.
That's true.
Yeah, I think it's a tough draw for Belle because Infinity War is my favorite Marvel movie, and it's the best scene from the entire movie, so I gotta go with that one.
I get it.
It's so good. And Belle is my favorite princess, and I think she's great. But that scene, like when I thought of it, I'm like, I have to throw this on here. This is just so random. Happy Travel Vlogs is voting for Belle. Kim votes for the Avengers scene. So does Tacey. Michelle says Infinity War. That scene is so dope. I agree. Caden votes for Belle. So does Alexis. Jason votes for Thor. AJ and Kennedy are voting for Belle. Lama Flusa's random scene from the Marvel movie. Young Murda votes for Belle. So does Robin. And Devin votes for Thor.
Oh, there's more.
Jason and Leah say 2 for Thor. Glad this wasn't the live action Belle. And Disney Beauty and the Beast, welcome, votes for Belle.
Right in time.
How fitting. Right on cue.
This is a really close one.
It is
like,
close.
The closest one so far, probably.
Very close. By 2 votes, right?
Yep.
The Thor scene in Avengers Infinity War moves on.
I think that's fair.
It's fair.
Deserve to be close, for sure.
Next up, Spider-Man in general. I really, really like Spider-Man, and this one is obviously Tom Holland's a Spider-Man who I like the best. I know is maybe controversial. And the picture on the right is Disney popcorn, specifically popcorn buckets. Maybe. I just had to put this picture because
for a minute I was like, are you talking about the Skyliner? Because you love the
Skyliner. Like the Skyliner doesn't go right into the park. Where'd you get that picture?
Because this was the one when I think we're on, like, I don't know. I think that we were at Hollywood Studios, and I bought a popcorn bucket, but it wasn't this one. And you were mad about it, but we didn't have that one.
But I thought that we had it.
You thought that we had it?
Yeah,
but so it's just, I guess, in general, Disney popcorn, because I like it as a snack, but also maybe a popcorn buckets and Spider-Man. Heidi?
I'll vote for popcorn.
Popcorn, Disney popcorn?
Yeah, sure.
Haley and Tommy?
This one is hard because I feel like Disney popcorn is another thing that strongly reminds me of you guys. It's like so weird, I feel like, but it does, like, I don't know. So, but I really like Tom Holland as Spider-Man, so I'm gonna have to go Spider-Man.
It's fair.
I think Tom Holland is the best Spider-Man, and people are just nostalgia poison for
Tobey Maguire.
Yeah.
That being said, the concept of buying a popcorn bucket and then
not
coming back
refilling
with
it.
the popcorn bucket is so funny to me that I have to go with the Disney bucket.
Yeah, that is one of our things where like in our Disney survival guide for Ava, we will not put buy a popcorn bucket and never fill it up again.
Buy multiple popcorn buckets, make your fiance upset. Check.
Yeah.
That also reminds me of when you almost bought the huge mini sipper and we debated for like an hour. We walked all the way there, then we're like looking at it, we're like, should we get this mini sipper? And then we're like, no. And then you're like, but I'm so thirsty. And
it's
like,
a waste of money.
So
but popcorn bucket.
The best part of popcorn bucket is that you were doing it under the pretenses of saving money.
So funny.
It is so funny. It's kind of it's hilarious to me. But I'm gonna vote for Spider-Man because I like him a lot. He's one of my favorite characters as well. And I do think that Tom Holland is the best one. And I agree. People just like the nostalgia.
I like
and that's
Andrew
okay
Garfield.
if you like him. Yeah, you do like Andrew Garfield.
I do.
I like Tom Holland's the best, and I will die.
Heidi, you might be alone in the pit. I feel like it's either Tom Holland or Tobey
And
Maguire.
then there's just me.
It's like-
Andrew Garfield.
it's like
Heidi's the
one-
Lightning
this
McQueen
one.
team.
Where everybody stands there like it's all the Spider-Man, and then Heidi's pointing like by herself at Andrew Garfield.
I love him. I think he's it's just the best. I
So
know.
funny. Happy
Anyways.
Travel Vlogs is voting for
Oh,
popcorn.
yeah. Goodness.
Lama Flu says, my dream is having a Star Wars mouse droid popcorn bucket. Best Star Wars character ever. Caden votes for Spider-Man. So does Kennedy and Young Murda. AJ says, I'm on a Spider-Man kick and I have to dress as him for my niece's 3rd birthday in June. So
Have
Spider-Man.
fun.
Very
That's so
cool.
cute.
Alexa says that Tom Holland is the best as Spider-Man. So Spider-Man for me. Tacey votes for popcorn / the bucket. Kim votes for Spider-Man. Where am I at here? Michelle votes says Heidi, popcorn. Why? Spider-Man and Tom Holland is the best Spider-Man. Under
Should I
Ruse for
answer that?
2. You can answer.
My answer is because every single Spider-Man movie that I've seen in theaters, I don't know if I've just not had a good experience, but like the first time I fell asleep, and then another time we were at Disney World and I was so tired and I was sitting in the front row during COVID with a mask on, not eating anything all day. And I was like, let this be
that was
over.
a hard experience. Yeah. Like
So I think that's why.
that was our time when we were in Canada, who had very tight COVID restrictions.
And
we
I was
came,
not supposed to leave the country, but then I was like, well, I'm going to because I have this trip booked.
And then we also went there and we went to go see Spider-Man on our
And
first
if you caught
travel
COVID,
day.
you weren't able to come back into Canada.
Yeah.
And then we were very stressed.
And we walk into that theater
And I wore
packed
3
at
masks.
the very front, and not a single person around us had a mask on. And we were like, whoa, this is like very different than Canada. So I think
So now it
that
just
that
tilted my whole
contributed to your
Spider-Man
experience. Devin and Robin, they'll vote for Spider-Man. People love Spider-Man,
Yeah.
and for good reason. So Spider-Man
moves on.
is moving on. Next up, Avengers Endgame, which is my favorite movie of all time. I love it so very much. I know people have the debate of the Endgame Infinity War, and Tommy voted for that one. He likes that one the best, which I think is very close either way with either of these, that you could go Infinity War or for Endgame versus a Princess Tiana. And I picked this picture because I think that she's kind of been my, like, I don't know kind of what like the right word is, but like over this last year, she's kind of been my like vibe where like she just like follows her dreams. And I think I'm doing that with my Disney program. So for me, she's kind of been that where like I just kind of like everything about her. And I liked her before, but I picked that picture because she's there like wishing on the star. But this is a hard one. It's a movie versus Princess Tiana. Heidi, what do you think?
This is really hard because I love Tiana. I think she's a great princess. I think she's, like in the top princesses for sure. She has good work ethic and she gets after it and goes for what she wants, which I love. But I just have to pick Endgame because I saw that movie when I didn't even know anything about Marvel and I was like, whoa. And I cried and it was really great. So I'm just going to pick that one.
Haley and Tommy?
This one is surprisingly hard for me. I thought that I would just choose Avengers right away. But I feel like Walt Disney World is about to get so much Tiana stuff that I'm really looking forward to that. So I think I'm going to go with Tiana.
That's fair.
Yeah, I think Avengers Endgame is sort of getting hampered in my brain by the fact that there's some other Marvel players out there.
Yep.
So I think I'm going to go Tiana as well for all of the reasons you mentioned and all the reasons you mentioned. She's a great character, and she's got a lot coming up, so she's going to be popping off soon.
Yeah, she's awesome, and I'm glad that she's getting her representation that she has for so long deserved. But I'm going to vote Avengers Endgame because it's my favorite movie. If there's any movie that I could go back and rewatch for the very first time, this is kind of along the lines of the Cosmic Rewind thing. I would love to watch that movie again for the first time. I remember seeing it, and it was just holy cow. There were so many things that happened, and I loved it so much. And I just think it's a great movie. So that is my vote. Avengers Endgame. We'll see what the chat has to say here. Tacey's voting for Tiana. So is Kennedy, and Llama Floof is voting for the random scene from Princess Dog. Caden votes for Queen T. I like it. Kim votes for Tiana. Young Murda votes Avengers. Devin votes Avengers Endgame. AJ says Tiana, she was the last character I got a hug from before the pandemic. Love that. Happy Travel Vlogs also votes for Tiana. Alexa says this is really hard, but Princess Tiana, Jason, and Leah, 2 votes for Endgame. And Gage says Endgame, my favorite Avengers movie. Which one's moving on? Oh, and Michelle votes Avengers as well.
Close again, but Tiana. That's Tiana. Good for you.
I feel bad that I helped knock Brandon's favorite movie out.
Tiana's great, and I'm glad she's moving on. Good for you, Princess Tiana, and Robin as well, confirming it. Tiana voting there. Next up, Goofy versus Iron Man. Very random, but 2 characters nonetheless.
That's so hard.
It is hard. I'll go first because I'll just get out of the way. I'm going to vote Iron Man for all the reasons that Haley said earlier. Yeah. I still am stuck on that of he just contributed so much to that era and that 10 years that I got to vote Iron Man.
I agree.
Yeah, same here.
Wow. All 4 of us going Iron Man. He's just awesome. We've said so many times. And Goofy, though, of course, we all love. He's so great. But I think this one's just hard. Even though Goofy's been around for so long, I think those 10 years of Iron Man were peak. That's
I think if a franchise hinged on Goofy's existence, it would be a little bit different.
Yeah.
Right. Seriously. And I also think that was just I think that Marvel hasn't had that magic since then. And and I hope that happens again where we kind of get that, but I don't think anything will ever come close to me to that era of Marvel with Captain America, Iron Man, and Thor, and just that whole group. I think was just a great era, and of course Iron Man was a very, very integral part.
Yeah, I think if they nail some of the Fantastic Four or X-Men casting, there's a good chance of that. Right now it's really tough just because it is sort of they're pulling from all over, and some of the leftovers from the old team.
For sure.
I think if they get a great Wolverine or a great Professor Xavier, then we'll be right back in and be oh my god, we love these guys.
But I think that they just did it so well when they first came out, when Marvel kind of hit the ground running, that it was just a different time in movie culture. That
no, totally.
Even though I think it'll be good, I don't think it ever will be that.
For sure. Kennedy votes Iron Man. AJ says 2 great dads going head to head, but Iron Man. TC, Young Murda, and Caden all voting Iron Man. Devin votes Iron Man.
Iron Mans? I was
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, how many?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and our 4. Llama Floof, Robert Downey Jr., Jason, Leah, Iron Man for both of us. Kim says Iron Man as well. And Gage says, love the classics, but gotta go with Iron Man. This one's also clean sweep here so far for Iron Man. This one's kind of unfair, I think, but that's how the bracket shook out. So Iron Man, part of the game. Iron Man. Moving on here to see 2 other Marvel things. This whole side's been very Marvel heavy. The Thor scene in Avengers Infinity War versus Spider-Man. And Michelle also voting Iron Man as well from earlier. This is kind of random, this one, isn't it? This is kind of hard because it's one specific scene versus a character over time.
I think that's what's getting me is that I don't want to not have Tom Holland Spider-Man.
Right.
But it's just one scene. The movie would still be good. That scene was great, but I'm for Spider-Man.
This is hard for me a lot. I don't know why this is so hard.
Yeah, I'm having a harder time than I thought I was going to as well.
Heidi?
I'm voting for the random scene.
You're an Andrew Garfield girl. That's
Yeah,
why.
that was Andrew Garfield under that red mask.
Yeah,
Different.
then I'll vote for Spider-Man.
I think I'm gonna go the scene with
You don't even know
Thor.
what the scene's from.
Sorry,
anymore.
Infinity War. The scene. Sorry, because I'm reading a randomly generated frame, which I think is funny. I'm gonna vote for that. I don't know. There's like moments in movies that I could go back and rewatch, and I just like think, I don't know. It's just one of those. I can't really like explain it, but I'm gonna vote for the scene.
I'm also gonna go the scene. I think like the thing I like about Infinity War so much is that there's so many like weird pairings of characters, and I feel like Thor, Rocket, and Groot is like one of like kind of as weird as you can get. It's like a Norse god, a raccoon, and a tree, and having them like show up and just like save the day is such a great moment in that movie.
Seriously, I don't know. So that's our votes. I don't really know how to explain that scene, but if you want to go check it out on YouTube, maybe you've never watched Marvel movies and you have no context. Hopefully you'll still like that scene, but we'll see what everybody has to say. Caden's voting for the Bug Boy. Kennedy's going Peter Parker as well. Tacey, Spider-Man as well. Llama Floof is voting for the random scene in Infinity War. Alexis voting for Spider-Man. So is Hester. Happy travel vlogs as well. AJ, Spider-Man for his overall character development. Devin votes for Thor. Llama Floof says that Tobey Maguire greater. A lot of greater. Kim voting for the Avengers. Michelle says that is such a dope scene, but I truly love Tom Holland. I do believe he's the best Spider-Man. So going Spider-Man. So is Gage, voting for the scene. Young Murda voting for Spider-Man. AJ says the Pirate Angel, Sweet Rabbit. Very funny. And Jason and Leah, Thor ×2. And Nicole, welcome. Thanks for being here. Says happy birthday. Thank you so much. Heidi, what is moving on here?
I think Spider-Man, but I kind of just messed it up, so I'm not 100%.
That's fair. I think there was a lot of love though for Spider-Man, so we can double check. Close. But yeah, so I'm pretty sure that it's by 1 vote.
Yeah.
We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 for the scene.
But I had.
Did you include your 3?
Yeah.
Oh, you also 9 then.
But I had 10 for some.
Oh, okay. Well, that's fair. But okay, let's do this again. Sorry, friends, bear with us.
Why don't we just read through them?
Okay, Spider-Man 1.
Wait, okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 votes for Spider-Man.
Did you include ours?
No, and Haley voted as well. So 10 for Spider-Man.
Okay.
And then we got R3 for the scene, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 for the Thor scene, and now Robin has voted for Spider-Man, so it's 11-9.
Okay.
Vote for Mr. Tom Holland Spider-Man.
Sorry about that.
And I think random. The Incredibles just popped out because I guess there was 25 things in here. So I guess The Incredibles randomly got a buy, and it's going to go The Incredibles versus Princess Tiana. The Incredibles is my favorite Pixar movie ever. So I had to put that on here. Totally forgot that it was even here. But there it is nonetheless. I'm going to vote The Incredibles. I'll just get out of the way. I love that movie. I think that it honestly changed like superhero movies. I think it's one of the best superhero movies, in my opinion, ever. So I'm going to vote for The Incredibles. Heidi?
This one's hard.
It is hard.
I think I'm going to vote for The Incredibles too, as well. But it's hard because I feel like I like Tiana a lot, but as a movie, I wouldn't vote for Princess and the Frog. So I feel like that's what I'm basing it on, which isn't really very fair, but I'm just going to stick to that. So I'm going to pick Incredibles.
I think The Incredibles is so underrated. I think people need to watch it again as adults. It's so good.
It is. It is so good.
The Incredibles is really good. I think I just voted for Tiana over Endgame, but now I'm going to take The Incredibles, which I don't know if I would have predicted myself doing, but that's where we are. Yeah, I got to go Incredibles, I think.
That's fair. It is. Yeah. I think that like you nailed it, Haley, where as an adult, it's just so good. I honestly really and I also love the like sequel as well. But that like first one, there's just
yeah.
Something.
The little kid goes, something amazing, I guess. It's so good.
So good. And like the score in that movie, like the music is so good. Like there's just
your alarm clock.
Yes. Like just so good. So we'll see what the chat has to say. Kim's voting for Tiana, so is Kennedy and Tacy and AJ and Caden all voting for Tiana. Hester votes The Incredibles. Alexis and Llama Floof are voting for Tiana. Devin votes The Incredibles. Nicole and Michelle vote for Princess Tiana and say Dr. Facilier is their favorite. Jason and Leah, 2 votes for Tiana. Jason votes Incredibles. AJ says, haven't watched The Incredibles in years. I might do that tomorrow while I'm doing my laundry. It is a great rewatch. Definitely recommend it. Happy Travel Vlogs as well, voting for Tiana. And Young Murda votes Incredibles. But this one's easily Tiana, right?
Yeah.
Wow. People love them some Tiana. So Tiana, moving on to go up. We have Iron Man versus Spider-Man. Wow. A lot of people love Spider-Man, but maybe Haley's little chat earlier can sway.
Yeah, I sold myself on Iron Man earlier. I did not think I'd be riding this hard for him, but I'm gonna go.
Are you gonna still vote Iron Man here? Or yeah. Tommy?
Yeah, I'm going Iron Man as well. For me, Iron Man is sort of carrying like the Endgame torch as well, and like the rest of the series, like we mentioned. So with all that behind him, I'm gonna go with Iron Man.
I'm also going Iron Man. You
Me
too?
well, yeah.
4 Iron Man votes. I think people love him as well, but like I don't know if he's been like kind of like forgotten, because there are characters that people love, like Spider-Man and Wanda now, like, and there's all those kind of things. I think though he is still one of those that when you like think of that phase, you think of him and Captain America, of like that era. So he's just iconic. So we'll see what everybody has to say, because I think this could honestly go either way. Let's see. We have Tacy votes for Spider-Man. Jason is also voting Spider-Man. Caden votes for Spider-Man, so we're starting off strong for him. Nicole votes for Iron Man. Devin votes for Iron Man. Alexis is voting for Spider-Man. AJ says, wow, the student versus the master. This is tough, but going to vote for Iron Man. Kennedy votes for Iron Man as well. Kim as well votes Iron Man. We have Hester voting for Spider-Man. Llama Floof is voting for Tony Stark. Robin votes this is earlier, The Incredibles, a wonderful movie. And Colton, yes, we are, my friend. Disney adults at it again. Welcome to the best part of the internet, where we just have a great time. Thank you for being here. Young Murda votes Iron Man. Jason and Leah, 2 votes Iron Man. Happy Travel Vlogs votes for Spider-Man. Nicole says Wanda wins it all. And Michelle says, dang tough, Iron Man on this one.
Iron Man by a lot.
Wow.
I was surprised.
Me too.
People love Spider-Man, honestly.
People do love Spider-Man, but I think there's just like something about that era, like Haley said earlier, of the Iron Man era. Mm-hmm. So Iron Man is going up against Tiana, the matchup that we never knew would happen, but nonetheless, here it is.
Yeah, I'm still riding Iron Man, definitely.
Me too.
Yeah, I can't sway.
Yeah, I feel like I have to just. I feel like at this point, yeah,
it's he's
gone so far.
He has gone.
I feel like he's knocked out other big things that I would have not let beat Tiana. You know what I mean? Tiana wouldn't have trumped those.
I agree. So I'm also going to stick Iron Man. We'll see what the chat has to say, because I think people love like Tiana lately as well. I think that people have always loved her, but I think now that she's getting her like representation that she hasn't had for a while, like in the parks and stuff, I think that people like are really going to be on that Tiana kick for good reason, because she's so great. And I like how these kind of movies that came out like whenever this came out, maybe even like over 10 years ago.
Yeah, it was a while ago.
Yeah, like are kind of getting that like resurgence again, which is really, really nice. But we'll see what the chat has to say. Tacy votes for Tiana. Caden as well voting Tiana. Alexis votes for Tiana. So does Kim and Kennedy, all showing love for Princess Tiana. Jason and Leah, 2 votes for Iron Man. Happy Travel Vlogs votes for Tiana. Michelle votes Iron Man. Nicole votes for Tiana. Llama Floof as well. Tiana don't need 2 Marvel items in the final 2. AJ votes Iron Man and the super secret boy band. And Devin votes Tiana is great, but I love Iron Man. Heidi.
Oh, so that wasn't one at the end?
No,
That was
that's an Iron Man vote.
Iron Man at the end.
No, I'm confused again.
Okay, let's go back. Heidi.
Sorry.
We
Okay,
got
hold on. What did we vote for?
all four.
Iron Man.
Okay.
So I'll do Iron Man first, okay? So we got 4, and then 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And Tiana, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 votes for Tiana.
Okay.
And we'll give it another second because I know that some votes kind of come in later, but this one is very close. 8 to 9.
I'm hoping though that Tiana brings us in New Orleans Square.
Yeah, I saw that that's kind of been floating around, right? That they're going to maybe potentially like Pecos Bill and stuff will kind of be converted to like a Tiana. I like it.
I'll take Mickey beignets at Disney World.
Seriously, I agree. Jason coming through with a vote for Tiana.
That ties it up, yeah?
Tied up at 10, right? Or 9?
9.
At 9. 9 here. Very interesting. We'll see. As well, we're almost done our bracket, and then we have a few birthday things, and then we'll do one little sort of update because this is going to be the last kind of time until I move to Disney World for the summer.
Crazy.
That will be live. So we'll chat about some stuff. So stay tuned. And Young Murda with our vote that ends it all votes Iron Man. Moving on. And we'll end it there and breaks our tie 10 to 9. Very close. And in our final, Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind versus Iron Man. A very interesting final, an all Marvel final, and maybe harder than we thought.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Heidi, do you want to go? Because I think that you're more certain.
Yeah, I'm certain on Cosmic Rewind. This is where I draw the line.
Yeah, I would have to agree. I have to go Cosmic Rewind, even though I almost sold myself on Tony Stark over there, but I'm going to go Cosmic Rewind.
Yeah, I'm having a little bit of like a bracket whiplash because that most recent side, I didn't have a ton of stuff in my sort of Brandon bracket logic. But this, we just have too many memories on Cosmic Rewind that even, as important as Iron Man and the sort of Marvel movies are, I gotta default back to Cosmic Rewind.
And it's such a great ride independently of that too. So like I might pick it without the memories, but with the memories, it's like a clear winner.
Yeah, I'm also gonna do Cosmic Rewind. It's like a goated thing for me. Like Tommy kind of said before, like a top 5, like all time, like just like great thing. And I agree. It is just so good. And I think that like our memories with it kind of push it over the edge. But like on its own, it was great before. So I'm also going to do Cosmic Rewind, but Iron Man had a great run, and I'm like happy that he made it far because he's also great. But Cosmic Rewind is just insane. Let's see. Happy Travel Vlogs is voting for Cosmic Rewind. Alexis votes for Cosmic Rewind as well. So does Tacey and Caden. Devin votes Iron Man. Kennedy votes for Cosmic Rewind. Jason and Leah, 2 votes for Iron Man. I don't know if these are old votes, but Llama Floof is voting for Tiana, but I guess that might have been older. Or it's still current and you're just manifesting that Tiana's here. AJ votes Iron Man. Kim votes for Cosmic Rewind. Young Murda votes Cosmic Rewind. And Nicole says Cosmic Rewind all day, unless it was against Wanda, who was on the other side of the bracket. And I think pretty clearly our winner of the random Brandon's birthday bracket, and Robin as well votes for Cosmic Rewind, is going to be Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind.
Well deserved.
Yeah. Well deserved. I agree. Let's see this on here.
Try that again.
I'm going to just move it here, and it always does this random. But anyway, there's our bracket. Oh, and we just closed it. Beautiful. There we go.
Woo!
Oh, sorry. Cosmic Rewind was our winner. There we go. In the middle of the bracket. Couldn't have happened to a better attraction, I think.
It deserves it. It worked hard to get that first place.
It really did. So that is our bracket. Hopefully you enjoyed. Now, since we've been on here for almost like 2 hours, maybe we can do some birthday things.
What do you want to do first?
I don't know. Do we want to? I don't know. What are our choices, Heidi?
Your options are to either we have to sing happy birthday to you. And then we have a little cake with a candle that you can blow out, or you can open your gifts.
What do we think, Haley and Tommy? What's your vote?
My usual birthday thing is cake, candle, gifts.
Yeah,
Let's do
And
it.
sing to you if you want.
Song, cake,
Sing
candle,
to you.
gifts.
Let's do it. I also have to say tomorrow we're crossing over the border tomorrow. That's like my birthday thing that I wanted to do was to cross over to the US.
I'll be right back.
It's okay.
Both of them dipped. I'm just supposed to sing to you by myself?
No, it's okay. We're gonna everybody who's in the chat's gonna sing, but here we go. Heidi's I know. I'm just kidding. We'll talk about this after why this is my birthday like dessert choice in a second, but Heidi's coming in here with it.
Wait, do I have my phone?
Are we all ready?
No, Tommy's.
Oh, gotta wait for Tommy. Anyway, what I was gonna say is that tomorrow we're gonna cross the border, and my one thing as like my birthday like dessert thing was last weekend. Heidi's mom and brothers came here, and we had a cake then. But tomorrow we're going to crossover, and I want to do crumble cookie because I love cookies. So that's kind of like my birthday thing. But we also have like a little.
All right, he's back.
So here we go. And Hester, maybe we can get Buck to sing.
Come here.
Here we go.
Come here.
Okay, happy
birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Brandon. Happy birthday to you.
Ready? This is for all of you. Thank you for celebrating my birthday with all of you. I appreciate it so much. Here we go. Yay! It looks so good. What is this?
I don't know. It's a Laura Secor.
It looks good. I feel like I need like a spoon or something.
Oh yeah, sorry, I didn't bring you a spoon.
To just have a bite, and then we can move on to the gift
Oh,
because
yeah,
nobody on camera wants to see me eat a dessert. I feel like
Well, they just heard me sing off pitch, so
there we go. And everybody is so sweet. Young Murda says we love y'all. Thank you so much. We love all of you too, and this is just like so great. Honestly, this is always so fun to go live, and I appreciate that we could do it on my birthday and that you all are here. And still 2 hours later, we're here having a fun time. I'll have one bite just to try it because it looks great, and then we'll move on. Look at that.
ooh.
Very good. I love chocolate so much, so that is up my alley. Okay.
Okay.
This is my gift. I have no idea what it is.
Well, obviously.
And this is like an unboxing, and I'm going to show as well a few things that I got for myself kind of earlier that were like early birthday gifts to me. But this says you're awesome.
What did you get?
No.
Don't read the
Thanks,
card.
Heidi. No,
That's
of
so
course.
embarrassing. I hate when people read.
I'll read it after.
Who does that? They make you read the card out loud.
But
I
you're
hate
so
that
sweet.
so much. Like I'm like,
You're
no.
so sweet. And Llama Flu says I could do a live food review, and it is great. Very chocolatey. It's like a pudding, and it's very good.
Okay, that's good.
So how should I do this?
Well, I'll just tell you there's two things in here. So
Okay.
you can just reach and then grab the first one and then
This is the first one that I feel.
Yeah.
This feels
I'm also really cold right now.
this feels square and like something that I've loved lately. Oh, I'm excited. It is a record, like a vinyl, and it's Luke Combs.
Wow.
Who I love. I've had like a lately, like I think he's so great, and I listen to him all the time. And we actually have a record player here that we've lately been using, and this is one that I wanted.
Yeah,
So thank you.
I got it when me and Zach
The record store. So this
and we
is
tried to and you were like, oh, let's go
No,
in
I
there.
had no idea. Thank you.
And then I felt bad because I said, oh, I had the record, but I didn't get it, so I felt bad. But I already got it. I just don't want to talk
Amazing. I love this, and I love like those recent songs. So thank you. Heidi.
Yeah.
Anybody who likes Luke Combs as well, let me know. He's
Okay.
great.
This is the next thing. I'm really excited about this.
What?
Be careful.
Be careful.
Yeah.
Okay. How do I?
Be really careful.
It feels so heavy. What? I feel like I already know what this is by feeling it. There's no way. What? What the heck? Are you serious? Okay, this is a Jim Shore.
Oh my gosh.
Oh.
This is like a
I just
throwback.
have a story. It's not in a box because of the story, but
That's fine.
you can show which one it is.
This is okay. This is so funny. Of any Jim Shore that I ever could have, this is the one, which is so random. I've wanted this for a long
Here, I'll
time,
help you in.
for years and years. And I don't know why that I've wanted this so much, but
Cool.
it's very cool. And it is wow. Okay. It is the 7 dwarfs on the log
Whoa.
walking across. And I just think it is so cool. I also love the dwarfs. I don't know why. I really just think that they're kind of one of those things where it's like old and like Walt, like iconic to me. And I just think this is like so cool. What the heck, Heidi? Thank you.
You're welcome. The
So
story
much.
is that
Seriously.
remember that store that we
Yeah.
always go to? I went back there.
Wow.
So that was one that she didn't have a box for, but I was like, well,
It's so cool.
yeah,
Heidi is the best, like,
Heidi's great.
sweater
So
for
sneaky,
Brandon.
yeah.
Seriously.
thank you. I
My
really
gosh.
try,
2
so.
things that I love. Like that album I've been listening to all the time, and now we can play it on vinyl. And that Jim Shore that I've wanted for literally,
I know. That's why I was like,
years.
I have to get it because this is like my one chance to get it for you.
Oh my gosh. Wow,
So, yeah.
Heidi. Thank you.
You're welcome. Happy birthday.
I don't know what to say. I guess we'll kind of end it with this. First off, being that obviously we've had lots of great like live streams here over the last year, like of doing these pretty much a little bit longer. But for right now, for 3 months, obviously I'm moving to Disney World. So the live streams will still be here, but they won't be the same. Obviously, it won't be me and Heidi sitting here together. It'll be me either in Flamingo Crossings Village in my room or me at the parks, potentially doing things there as well. And Heidi still will be here, like, of course, just on this end. I'm sitting here. But
Woohoo.
I just I'm excited for all of the videos to come, and I'll share this here as well because I don't even know where it went, but we posted this today, and it's my Disney College program like a bucket list of things that I want to do while I'm there, and there's lots of things on there, and one of the things on this list at the end, as like a spoiler for the video if you didn't watch, is creating awesome content and like posting videos. And I'm excited to see what stuff that I end up like posting. I already have lots of things planned, but I'm excited to see like what videos come out because I hope that you're all excited about it. I'm excited about it. I'm excited to hopefully do fun videos down there with certain people. Maybe I'll see Haley and Tommy there at some point. Hopefully they'll come and visit me. I know it's like a little trip, but hopefully we'll do that. And hopefully there'll be so many fun things. And what I wanted to say before like ending this live is leave any suggestions or things that you want to see like anywhere. Like send us a message and say this would be cool. Like somebody today, I think it was Happy Travel Vlog, said like a budget friendly like food video, which I think is cool. Like anything like that, but also like live stream ideas. I know that my schedule will be all over the place and busy, but like I want to try to do live streams still as well while we're there, of course. And I think the first one will be like being at a park and saying like what do you want to see me do? It'll be either this or whatever, and we'll kind of do it that way. But I'm just excited, and I can't thank you all enough, everybody, for being here. Haley and Tommy, I can't thank you enough for being on here as well today. And I just appreciate like everybody in the chat here who is always here, or people who watch our videos. And even if you never comment or like and you just watch them, it is just so kind and so nice. And if you watch for the Disney stuff or not, like Ava said earlier, and you know nothing about Disney, thank you so much. But I'm yeah, there's just like so many emotions when you're 2 weeks away from like leaving and moving, and I'm going to be gone for 3 months, and I'm away from Heidi and just all those things. But I just can't thank you enough for all of the support always, like honestly, with this whole channel that we've done and just everything about it. I don't know if I'm like rambling on, but
You're rambling, but it's okay.
But it's all good things.
So,
yeah, it's just, I don't know. Like like I know that our channel, like over the, I guess, years has evolved and changed to different things. And I'm excited for this like new kind of chapter of like this Disney College program era of like videos, because I think there'll be lots of great things.
mhm.
So thank you all for being here. And I'm glad that we could do a bracket, have some fun. Thank you for the gifts, Heidi. Thank you for everything always. And thank you to all of you. We will see you this week in terms of our videos. On Monday, we'll have our trip across the border. And then Friday, we have a haul of all of the things that I've bought for the Disney College program to hopefully help anybody or anybody can help me when I post it and say like you should go buy these things, I need that advice. And then we'll have a packing video, and then we're off to Disney World for myself, which is crazy. 2 weeks away. So thank you all for being here. I appreciate everybody and all the kind messages here and just all that stuff. So thank you for being here, and have a great rest of your weekend. And we'll see you like in videos and live, hopefully very, very soon.
Remember, it's always sunny. Bye.
Bye.